Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday afternoon, evening. It's 5 o'clock, so evening. Hello, hello. I know some of you probably getting off work, getting ready to walk out the door, maybe sitting in traffic. Some people still on their summer vacays, or maybe prepping to go on a summer vacay. Chilling at home. So come on in. Join us. You're in the bushes, drop down, say hello. If you're driving, of course, be safe, be safe, be safe. Let's get on in here and do what we got to do today. Let's do it the Pomo tribe way. You've seen the thumbnail, so you know, get ready to get down in the gutter. So get your hearts and minds right. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Chrissy. Hello, hello. Hey, Paula, Michelle, CC Life 32. What's up? What's up? Hey, Renee. Hey, 80%. Debbie. Hey, Banana. Hi, hey, Boo. And Harriet. Yeah, I think two of us got that question again. What? What you mean? right there. Thank you, CC Life. Hey, is it Imari? Imari, welcome in. Hello, Justin. Well, welcome in. Welcome into Pomo Tribe. Hit that like button for me when the spirit hits you. I would appreciate it. I was waiting to see about notifications. I see it came on my end. It came out late, so I don't know if, again, everybody's getting them. So if you can hit that like button, I would appreciate it. Hey, Steve. Hey, Gia. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Let's do it the Pomo Tribe way. Of course, everybody already know what's been going down with Gutter Snipe, Roomy. But got every chat reactive channel you go in, everybody got a different vibe. So we gonna hit it how we hit it over here. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, yes. Um, so welcome in everybody. And I'm gonna well, starting next week, I'll be back to doing lives in the evening time anywhere. I won't be doing lunch editions during the week. So but today again I'll have some projects going on. So I said let me sit down and get this knock this out and then get back to what I got going on. Since some people on the other side think they're a superstar. So I said let me go clock in. Yeah, no, since that's her thing, let me go clock in. I received a promotion today and a raise. Now I can buy my dog more clothes and spa treatments. All righty, love it. Congratulations. Congratulations. See, that's what we're talking about over here. People got things really going on. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, of course, that's always going to make us different than you, Roomy. I mean, the list goes on and on of really why we say the things we say about you, because it could be the simplest things as getting promotion and raises and graduations and all those family vacations, all those kind of things. Yeah, being able to go shop, maybe attending baby showers, bridal showers, weddings, things of that nature. Yeah. Those simple life things, nothing too extravagant, just simple adulting life things that everybody should be able to do if they put forth the effort. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it because we might be here for a minute, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and get into Rumi. Let's get into Betty Joe. Welcome in. If you're coming in the door, hey, Miss One. Shine. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, tell Steve congratulations. B, I'm 75. You make my day. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Carrie. Hey, SK Lee. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Have a seat. And let's go ahead and get our agenda going. Let's get our vibe going. You've seen the thumbnail. I titled Checkmate. And then I put Mama's baby, Daddy's maybe. Okay. And of course, reactors run you because you don't have any content if the reactors don't come out here saying something. I mean, been saying it, gonna keep saying it. Just like you keep repeating shit, I'm gonna keep repeating it. So reactors run you. And again, I've been saying that for probably the last 2 weeks. Because even yesterday, if Carrie didn't come out and say that, you had nothing to talk about. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's just keep it real funky. That's going to put it on the flow. That's what it is. You had nothing to talk about. All right. So I do an agenda again for new people. People may not understand. This is how I do my channel, because over here it is about learning something new every day, making connections, and showing people that need to sit in the back of the classroom that their comprehension skills are not that strong. They have a hard time understanding what's being said, whether it's from the host or the co-host. Hopefully somebody, when I put the words up here, you can kind of understand why we're saying some of the things we're saying. Not saying that you have to agree, because again, this is a piece of my opinion, and there's a reason why I do the things that I do, right? And when I choose words of the day, I base it on who we talking about, what the conversation may be about, on and on. So it's not necessarily words that have not been heard. It's just we're putting the definition, the quote, the image, whatever I feel I want to use. All right. So we have manipulative behavior is an underhanded tactic used to influence or control others for personal gain. Why did I choose this? We always say she's manipulative and conniving because she is, but in this context, she wants to manipulate her chat, her quote unquote subscribers, right? Because I know some of the people subscribe to her are not really fans of her, or they just over there to say what they want to say, I guess. So I'm not even going to say all of them. I'm just going to say for her chat, for her group home attendees, she uses a manipulative behavior to influence them. All right. Thank you, Javette. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. Now, with manipulative behavior, there are 7 different types of manipulative behaviors out there. So I just picked projection. They accuse you of harboring the exact negative feelings, flaws, or behaviors that they are actually exhibiting. So we already know, again, we've used it several times, but just make that correlation. She always wants to say everybody this, everybody that. We're going to hear it. Okay? In the video, we're going to go look at the video from yesterday, the live. We're going to look at her vlog. Everybody. She's always projecting again instead of sitting in her shit and playing the victim. Okay, they twist narratives so they appear to be the injured party, deflecting blame, avoiding accountability for their own toxic behaviors. So I just pulled 2 of them, right? Not even 2 that we have not used over and over and over and over again. But these are the words that go with it, not just pulling it out the side of my neck, making it up. No, there's actually terms for the words that we use towards you. So if you're over here peeping and creeping, you already know I do this agenda. You already know what I do over here. And I know you be over here because you out here using words like po tink tink all of a sudden. Oh, okay. And then you had nerve to put it in a post. How dare you? How dare you? All right. Oh, okay. So here we go. Exactly. The actors do run her for sure. She listened to all the actors yesterday. Now she's calling herself clearing something up. She forgets all the crap that she puts out on the internet. Ain't no cleaning up at this point. We passed that. Yes, everyone's at fault but her. Hey, Tasha. I'm trying to make sure I'm missing anybody. Hey, Regina. Hey, Flint Town. Hey, Conscious. Hello, Ellen. All right. Hey, Patty. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. All righty, let's get it going. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Let me double check something here, and we're going to get this going. We need to get it going today. Y'all know how I do it over here. I'm going to hop around in the live. Now, what I initially had planned to do, I was going to go back and kind of do a summary of Carrie's first initial live. But I didn't realize Carrie had came back and actually did a summary of her own live. So I was like, okay, well, I don't need to do that. Now, I wasn't doing that to overstep her or anything like that. I just some things that were being said, I want to point it out because I didn't hear anybody else pointing it out, because I know she had to rush through the live because she had somewhere to be. And I want to go back down in it. I was going to go back to her live. I had just wrote some things down. I just want to point it out, some very important things that was being said on the screen, where the words, so the exchange that was going on the screen that Carrie was showing. I just wanted to point out some things I didn't hear anybody else talking about. But she already went back and kind of did a summary, and she was saying some of the things I had wrote down, so I'm not going to do that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, of course, you can always go back over to Carrie's channel and look at the third live she did yesterday. So let's move along. And I'll bring up some of those points when we go through here. So let's go ahead and get it started. Hold the line. Talk to your neighbors. Let me get this set up. Hold the line. Yeah, because you already know how I do it. I got plenty to say. So just like you listen to reactors and get your content, well, we listen to you and get our commentary. You see how that works? That goes both ways, right? Yeah. So again, I know you're going to sit up here and go into this whole thing. If I'm nothing and I'm this and I'm that, why they talk about me? Because we can. Just like the president of the United States ain't nothing and people talk about him every day. So what makes you different? See, that's what you don't, when you talk, you don't really get what's coming out your mouth because your brain everything doesn't necessarily connect how it need to. But this how this thing kind of works, right? You know how you just said it's the internet, so don't whine about it, don't do this, don't do that. Well, that goes for you too. Don't whine about it. If we talk, and let us talk. Why do you keep saying if I'm nobody, if I'm this and if I'm that, why y'all keep talking about me? Because we can. I mean, everybody, there again, the president of the United States ain't about Jack. He gets talked about every day too. So yeah, that's how this thing works, right? And he's not no superstar. He's not a superstar. He's not glory. He's not anything. He's not presidential. He's not anything. And he gets talked about every single day. And he's disliked by millions of people. Now, you know, millions of people don't know you, you know, but yeah. So this kind of how this thing works in the real world. So you keep doing fugazi bullshit, you're going to keep being talked about. And there are people out here that do good things. Even here on this internet, there's plenty of people have good channels. And somebody always going to have something to say. So that's just how this thing goes, right? So buckle in, Buttercup. Let's go. All right. Thank you, Javette. I do enjoy your point of view. Thank you. Yes, she is. She's diabolical. Betty Joe. That's right. So make sure over here, guys. Betty Joe, Rumi, Po Tink Tink. That's what it's over here. Okay. All right. Let's get it. So we'll start around this point here. Of course, she came on trying to deflect and making it seem like everything is everything. You know, she's not bothered. She's not this. She's not that. And let me say this too real quick. About, of course, we're talking about her. But this is a very, very poignant thing. I actually heard this. So this is not something that I came off my dome with. I heard somebody else say it. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I switched up some of the words, though, so it connects to her. You keep announcing your beauty, your strength, how unbothered you are, your unbotheredness in public because you don't believe it in private. Because I always kind of was baffled about this whole thing. She's always, we know she's insecure and don't have any self-esteem, but I always want to go to the looks, and I always want to talk about they mad because I look this way, they this, they that, and I'm strong. If I wasn't this strong, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, you say all that in public because you don't believe it in private. That's why you always got to stay online. Because as soon as you click that go off, go, sign off, stop live, end stream, whatever it is, then you really got to deal with reality that you really ain't shit. That your life is really just dumpster fire. That's really it. I've said this over and over, and I'm going to keep saying it because that's how I feel about it. And that's the way I see it, because that's what goes on with people like you. They always got to be in somebody's face for you, since you have no friends. You exactly what I have here. You lonely and you broken. You go come live to get some energy, get something going on with yourself. Oh, they're going to tell me I'm great. They're going to tell me I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous. But as soon as you click that in stream, then reality sets in. Then you start looking at reactors, what reactors are saying, ... And then you got to come online and let the demon, get on demon time. All right. Because that high has come down from when everybody told you, all the strangers told you how great you are. All right. But let's go.
Like a baked taste. I don't know. Because it's laced? Oh, okay.
Right,
it's laced, guys. The hell? You have to say anything.
And she don't know what to do with herself. When she put that in stream, she don't know what to do with herself. That's why there's nothing going on in her life, right? So she wanted to say, what she gonna say today's reaction? That we so busy, we this, we that. Why we talking about her? Because it's called time management, right? So for I know majority of the reactors that I listen to, when they click in stream, they have something to do, whatever that might be. And yeah, we all have downtime. I mean, you might not know, you don't know anything about that, having things to do, whether that's a career, family, husbands, just life, working, careers, hobbies, just got things going on outside of YouTube. But there's this other thing called downtime and this other thing called time management. But you wouldn't know nothing about that because all you do is wake up and click go live and lay around all day and sit and eat all day. So that's probably why you're having a hard time understanding how we can do all these things. Okay. So when you want to talk about good mothers that are out there that work and do hobbies, or even they stay at home moms, but they get it done with the kids, with the family, because they have time management. They know what to put in one foot in front of the other and put things in priority. Oh, all right. Let's go.
But yeah, like a toasted flavor. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, they actually call this toasted. Yeah, they call it toasted.
Hear that shit.
Yeah. It's a whole thing, honey. There's a whole community of cornstarch eaters. It's quite the thing. Okay. You guys want to deep dive into that?
No, nobody wants to deep dive into a cornstarch community. See, this is what we're talking about with you. You want to be down so bad, you got to go find you a cornstarch community. Girl, this shit here, boy.
Not even pregnant people. People eat this shit for real. Like, eat it by, like...
Hey, Kelly.
Like, eat it up. Like, it's their last meal type shit. By the way, do you guys like my eyebrows?
Listen to her.
We're back. When I did my eyebrows, I was like, ooh.
Listen to her. She just hopped from one thing to the next. This is what I'm saying. Without that hot tea, well, y'all know I call it coffee. That hot coffee brewing. She had nothing to talk about. And she's sitting here trying to wait to get the likes up. I went back and looked at some old lives from September. And she was saying the same thing. Get the lives up to 100. Get the lives up. Not the lives. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. That's been her thing. Get the likes up. You just can't. And you're the only one I know do this. And I don't, well, you're not a content creator, but anybody else that goes live, of course, people do videos that's different. And I'm not talking about reactions. I'm talking about people that actually do content and they go live. I don't see them saying that. They come live and they just doing what they doing. They not just sitting reading comments and waiting for it to get up to a certain number before they get into what they want to get into. They start doing whatever the purpose of them going live was for. But again, they're content creators. She's not. So I guess that would make the difference. So I guess I just answered my own question.
It's way too filling.
Hey, Virgo time.
Or the thing is thinnest thing on your body.
Hey, boss lady. Hey, Sean. Hello, hello. Please hit the like button.
Try better.
Please.
Try harder. Tastes toasty. I want another bite, but I don't want to swallow it.
Exactly, yes, Bailey.
Somebody a hater. Hey, Lucretia. Hey, Cora. Are we gonna get the likes up or no?
Thank you.
We don't have to. That's okay too. We can talk about something else. What do you guys want to talk about?
Hey, summertime. Why are you asking them what to talk about? You don't want to click live.
She can chat. She's very upset about something. I don't know. These bitches stay upset. Girl, I wish I had an ounce to care. I really do. I wish I could care, and I wish I could talk to you guys about it. Did Grandma see your haircut? Don't show nobody. Did Grandma see your haircut? Because I don't want them to see yet until tomorrow.
Forgot what I was getting ready to say. Y'all know I be having so many damn thoughts. I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Oh, boy. I forgot exactly. I had a thought, guys, and it went right out my head. We ain't trying to hear nothing. Go clear what was said about a deceased child grandmother. Who gives a okay? All that right there. We're gonna put it all on the floor today. Something serious. Yeah, Paula, it is seriously. Like, we can laugh and we can say this, and that, but we really, like, seriously, we saying this over here, we mean it. It's not about trying to be facetious or anything like that. If you really paying attention to her, it is something wrong with her. That's another reason why Stella wanted her there. It's almost like Stella got to watch over her, because she's just, especially when it comes down to these kids, especially AJ, she's dangerous.
Please. No. Wait. Go get me a cut. Tell Grandma I want a cut.
Look at this ordering people.
Okay, now. Yeah, I'll tell the live after. Go get the cut for me.
What cut?
Just tell Grandma I need
Hey,
a
Black
cut. Say, Grandma, can I have a cut, please?
Hey, Royal Bloodline.
Mom, do you have a plastic cut? Did you eat a bag already? No, I was eating this. This is like toppings. This has little crunchies. They call this cereal. I'm telling you, there's a whole name for all this shit. You're supposed to lay all your chunks out and put the crunchies on top.
I mean, look at her. It's like she wants attention some kind of way. But again, where's the baby stuff? This is what you're talking about. But you're sitting there pregnant, and that's still not your content. So you still not gonna buy nothing for the baby. You say you bought some the other day. You're not gonna show them what you bought for the baby. But you want to sit up here and talk about some cornstarch bullshit. Of all things, this is what you're talking about. You click live to do this.
Have you seen Saucy Santana blowing up right now? Saucy Santana been that girl. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Papa. You guys want to see my little bean head? Look at my little bean head.
I thought you was gonna show tomorrow. What happened? See how you just contradict yourself? You just said you was gonna show it to tomorrow, but since you don't have no content, you had to go ahead and show it. Yeah, I missed one. That part. Why would you do that? I don't think it's cute. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think he's not. He's a what is that cartoon name? What is that little boy's name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He a light skinned version. Hey, Katie. He a light skinned version. Little bald head boy. Little cute bald head boy. What is his name? What is that man's name? I'm not man. Little boy, little bald head black boy. He dark skinned, cute little black boy. A cartoon. I know somebody heard Little Bill. There we go, conscious. I knew somebody would know. Little Bill. That's who he looking like. And yes, we're gonna give our opinion on it. I don't give a damn. I don't care nothing about it. We're gonna give our opinion on it because she the one cut his head like that. So we talking about it because of her. All right. Now I know she's gonna talk about why she did it, but why do y'all think she did it? Because we don't go by what she say. We going by our own opinions. So why do y'all think she did it? And hold the line, because y'all know exactly what I'm doing. Just hold the line and put in the comments why you think she did it. And this is for the people that don't know who Little Bill is. Okay, let me try to make it a little bit better. Okay. Now, let me say it again. I'm not necessarily making fun of him because he's a little boy, right? But I don't see the need for cutting his hair off like that at this age at 4. I don't see the need for that. Now again, it's not my child, but I don't see what was the point of her doing that, because you too lazy to do his hair, but you can sit up there and slap all that gel in the other one's head, and she got bald spots. There was nothing wrong with his hair. All you do is just take him to get his regular haircuts. Yeah, we know she did to her older daughter. We're not talking about Robin right now. We're talking about AJ. We already know what she did to Robin, and we know why. His head has a bump on the back. How did that get there? To get attention. Hey, China. Out of everybody get more views because she is so boring. She has no content for anything. That right there, because she don't know what to do with black people's hair. Even so, go take him to the because his hair was not in bad shape. He just needs to have regular haircuts. That's it. It wasn't like his hair. It's not like he has 4C hair. I don't think it was because she couldn't take care of it. I think maybe because she don't maybe want to, but that's why she didn't have to chop it all off. If she wanted to get a haircut, then that's fine. Like the little haircut he got before. Yeah. Yeah. She could have just got a buzz cut. She didn't have to bald. And I can understand it's hot, but that's unnecessary. Men don't complain about men, little boys. They don't complain about hair being hot like females do. That's yeah. Yeah, I heard he was crying. He wanted his hair back because he don't understand what's going on. Lord have mercy. Well, I don't think it's a good thing. Again, it doesn't make him look completely horrible or anything, but I just don't quite understand what was the point of that. And again, it's not necessarily for me to understand because it's not my child, right? And I would never like. Mm-mm. Now there are well, let me say never because I've followed this little boy, but they live in Africa, which they don't have a whole lot to do with it, but they do in a way because that's something common in Africa. And he looks like little Bill too, smart as a dickens. Oh my God, that little boy is so smart. But you can tell that. I mean, that's a cultural thing too. But either way it goes, I mean, again, it's her child. I just think, me personally, I thought it was very ridiculous for you to do that. Um, I don't see the point of cutting a 4-year-old's head like that. But again, we're talking about her, and nothing she do actually ever makes sense. That's another thing. Nothing she do makes sense. Like, she just not. There's something wrong with her. That's all. I mean, I just got to take it back there. It's something like seriously wrong with her.
He really looks like me now. I got all his hair chopped off today. Went to the barbershop. The barber was like, "You want it bald?" I said, "Yeah, bald fade." He was like, "Are you sure?" Like, he's like, "So you want a one?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you sure at the top?" And I was like, "Yeah." And now I understand, because when they were cutting it off, I was like, "Oh, his hair is back. He looks like a little bean. He's so bald." But he really looks like me now. Oh my God, with that bald head. What made you shave his head? Because it's hot, y'all. It's hot, and it just needs to. Don't drink my water. No, this is my cup. Thank you. AJ, didn't you get smacked earlier? You want to get smacked again? No. Okay, then you better watch yourself. Get out. You're not smacking. Let me lock the door. His ass. Annoying ass. Anyway.
Yeah, just like you. He's just like you, annoying. You get on her and lie, and you annoying, and you keep doing the same things over and over again. Why shouldn't he? And you smack him. You see how you always talk about smacking him, and it don't change nothing. You always smacking him just because you want to be a bully, but it doesn't change his behavior. He even just marked you just then and said nanny boo boo and ran. And hey, like I keep saying, it's only gonna get worse because now he has somewhere to run to. Yeah, it has somewhere to run to, and her life is more important, so she wasn't gonna go chasing. Yeah, it's only gonna get worse, and that's goody for her. Here come the lies why she cut his hair because it's too hot. Then go cut your hair. Go cut your hair. You the one sitting up there fanning yourself, talking about how hot and miserable you are. Then go cut your hair. It wasn't too hot for him. That had nothing to do with it. You just telling lies as usual. If it's so hot, why you didn't cut your hair? Why didn't you cut Betty Joe and Trina's hair? All three of y'all should have been sitting in the barber chair getting y'all hair cut off. The heat only affected him.
Because it's gonna go back, y'all. It's gonna go back like this. His hair grows back so damn fast. And it's just hot. It's hot. You feel me? So it's just one less thing I have to worry about. You know? It's gonna grow back. But when he was cutting it, I was like, that's bald. He's bald as hell. Little bean head.
Exactly, summertime.
He looks so cute though.
What's he gonna say? You didn't cut his hair off.
Oh, we shaving them. Why? Because I can, bitch. That's why. Fuck you worried about it for? Stupid bitch. You're next. You need that shit shaved off. Some of y'all holding on to some shit that not even growing. Just shave that shit off.
You should know.
Did I have my baby? No. Not chat. He's too cute. I know. He looks better. He looks cute. He looks adorable. But now I know. I'm going to get a 2 on the top. Not a 1. A 1 is too short.
So you see how she just backpedaled? But she has to say it's cute because she knows she effed up. She knows she effed up. You have to listen to what she just said right there. Next time I'm gonna get a 2. Yeah, when the man said, you should have asked him, what does a 1 look like? That's what an adult would have done, especially when they don't know ones and what's the numbers, because I definitely don't know. So that's when you ask questions. So what does a 1 look like? They will show you what a 1 looks like. And then you could have been like, no, that's too short. What's the next thing? But you just stood your dumb, stupid ass up in there and just going with it. That's why the man questioned you, because he knew it was stupid too. But you got to backpedal now and talk about how cute it is, and it's going to grow back, and it's going to this, and it. We know it's going to grow back because he had a lot of hair in his head. We know that. But it doesn't change the fact that you always make dumb decisions because you can't think nothing through. It wasn't too hot for his hair. Stop it. You know, you just can't slap gel in it, so you don't want to be bothered and put in a damn ponytail.
I kept telling everybody, a bald fade, a bald fade.
That's not a bald fade. That's just bald.
Yeah, all the kids got our clippers to their head. I know.
Right.
Yeah, so go cry about it. Go cry about it, bitch. Yeah, maybe you guys can make some videos about it. Maybe that'll make y'all feel better about your pathetic life. I don't want AJ in here. Get out, because you're irritating me. I need a break from him. No, stay away from me.
Wow.
Kailani, if you're gonna stay in here, stay in here. Your brother needs to take.
And you see how she talked? Now, this is when you know that Stella gets scared of her. This is again why I said what I said. That's why Stella wants her there, because you see what she just did? She used to do that when nobody was there to be with him. Lock him out. He's irritating her. How is he irritating you? He wasn't even doing anything. He wasn't doing anything. But this is how she's always been with him, and everybody knows this. But you said she just talked to her mom, I don't want him in here. That's your child. She just want to come back to the live. She's not doing anything important. She's not talking about nothing important. She just want to run back and talk to some damn strangers. Again, this is why we say you are a horrible person. Horrible. She did that to him in other places too, the other apartments. But he had nobody there to run to. So you see how she just told Stella, I don't want him in here. And Stella be watching her live. Stella's seen her do that all the time. Shit. Well, you know, and that's why I say they're going to get what they're going to get fooling with her. And I know people want to say they're going to get tired of her. They probably will, but they're going to put up with her. Because any other real grandmother would win there and told her, don't do that. That's not what we doing. But they let her do this kind of shit. That's why she do it. That's what I'm saying. She's back to locking him out. Yeah. And you see how her tone was? But she let the other one come in there. Yeah. Yeah, she should have told her no. But they're not going to. Yeah, her mom needs to pop that door open and say her mom needs to pop that door open and say, no, bitch, that ain't an option. Handle your child. There we go, Katie. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I'm saying, but they won't do it. And that's why she continues to do it. See how this thing works? And that's why AJ gonna do and be who he gonna do and be. And so is that Betty Jo in training. It's just going down the line. That's why it's good the Web3 not in her care. So we don't have 5 or 6 of these degenerates running around out here. Yeah, because this is what she do. The live is so much more important. Wow.
Take 5. Take a 5. You're gonna go out? No. If you go out, I'm gonna close it again. I'll be sure social work at your hospital. Don't worry about it. They will take Mimi watch. Okay, girl. Oh no. Oh no! I'm so scared. I'm sure you will be a social worker at my hospital, girl. The creeps that you bitches are. You bitches are some fucking creeps. If I ever.
And you would know it. Now, also another thing I want y'all to pay attention to is how she's going to always eat something, try to act loving towards the kids, all of this, because she's very anxious. She knows she's in a world of bullshit. She knows she's been tapped out on her bullshit for the 50 millionth time. So she's going to do all of that. So now look at all these different bags and little containers of cornstarch and shit she got just sitting in the room. This is how her life is, but like someone just said in the comments, pathetic life is strong coming from a woman on punishment in her 30s. And look how you living. Look what you doing. Got to be held up in one little dingy, underly decorated, childish, dark room, but you want to sit here. And again, you doing it because you already know what it is when you push that in stream. You know. Yeah.
Ever seen one?
Mommy, I have one.
Look at them.
Mom.
Mm-mm.
Why?
Ugly AF. And this is what you gotta do, try to sit here for almost 30 minutes and troll people because your life is so great.
You more?
I don't have any more, baby.
Don't
fall back. Because I don't have any. What do you mean, why? You guys just had 2 lollipops. See that right there, Angie? We'll get you blocked. Thank you. I no longer discuss my beautiful Robin, my beautiful Ryan, or my handsome, gorgeous Christian anymore with you ugly bitches. Not you guys, but I'm just saying I don't discuss my babies on here anymore. Sorry. And if you bring them up, you get blocked.
Well, truth be told, you never did. I mean, if people really just think about it, she never talked about the Web3. I ain't gonna say never, but since she lost full custody, only time those kids came up is when she wanted to talk about their dad. And she still didn't talk about it. Only thing she would say is, oh, they're the ones suffering, my poor babies. They're the ones suffering. Maybe they'll run away. Oh, when Robin gets such and such, she wants to come live with me. That's the only time you ever talked about them. You never talked about them just in a normal conversation, normal content. I'm going to the kids' school today for their performance. Do a vlog on it, talk about it. I'm going to Christian's game today. I'm going to the kids' doctor appointment today. Oh, I talked to my kids and they got this on their report cards. They do this, and this happened in class today with the teacher. None of that. None of that a mother would talk about that have 3 kids in school. So you saying all that means absolutely nothing. And then again, my beautiful. That's the only thing you can say about them. It's more to them than being beautiful and handsome. It's a whole lot more to them. Like there's nothing to you because you're not even beautiful. But there are, there's other adjectives that you, as a mother, you should be able to say about your kids, not always how they look. That's all you can talk about. And then just saying they're smart. Well, that's kind of subjective. That's a word that you would use when you don't really know anything about your kids, because you can't go into any detail when you say they're smart. How? Let's take this a step further out. What are you telling me they're smart about? Because as I just stated, you know nothing about what's happening with them in school, in life. You don't know if they cried when they went to the dentist. You don't know if they cried when they got a shot the last dentist visit they went to. I mean, not dentist or doctor visit they went through to. You don't know how they felt after they played their sport or their cheer, or you don't know how they felt when on the last day of school. You don't know how they're feeling, being that summer's getting ready to end. You don't know what shoes or clothes they want this school year going into their new grades. You probably know what grade they're going promoted to. That's probably an issue within itself. What else we got? It can go on and on. So you saying that you're not going to talk about them? Okay. Girl, you are so diabolical. Like the shit that you say out your mouth. Like you really just, again, doing your big one. You're not doing nothing but making yourself look more crazier and stupider and ignorant and all the things. That's all you doing. What can you say? You don't know nothing about them. And I'm just going to keep saying that. You don't know anything about these kids. Nothing. Yeah, you know absolutely nothing about them. And I thought about this too, and I'm going to say it right now while it's on my mind. I know a lot of people, I don't know, I can say a lot of people, but we talk about narcissists as we do. The next step in their conversation is narcissists and their older daughters. It's never really a good relationship, right? Be jealous, they're jealous. They can't give compliments. They're not supportive. She had already started that with Robin. So this whole thing with Robin coming to live for her, I already have said it before I start reading information on that, but narcissists and their older daughters, yeah, it wasn't going to work. And I knew it wasn't going to, even before I read that information. And now we already know that because Robin wanted to go home, but we just, just saying. Hey, Miss Yellowhawk. Yeah, Miss Yellowhawk saying me and my mom. Yeah. It wouldn't have worked because just she was already starting and not supporting her, not giving any real compliments on anything. She's going to be in competition with her because Robin is already 10 steps ahead of her. You can hear that just in some of the things that Robin was saying. Okay, I want to just say that because it crossed my mind. Yeah, let's see. They probably don't talk about her either. Kudos to them if they don't. Come on, I'm with you, Bible lady. Hey, it goes both ways though, right? What only thing they can talk about her or say about her is negative things that they see online. The things that she did in front of them, all the toxic shit she did in front of them. That's all they got to talk about. They don't have anything good really to say. Oh, I remember when she cooked French toast with no French. It goes both ways, Betty Joe. Your kids can't say nothing positive about you. So that's what you lay back on. I'm the mama. And okay, now what? And I'm gonna say it. Nisha, they can say a lot of good memories they had with Nisha. A lot. Birthdays, holidays, weekends, games, school activities, just being around the house, chilling, watching TV, combing hair, taking to go get hair done, cooking. Yeah. Sitting down, eating with them. Yeah. It don't have to be no whole lot of nothing for kids to have memories. Yeah. 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 Y'all know French toast with no French. Yeah. Y'all know what that was all about. We shall not forget. I told you over here we ain't gonna forget these things. Okay. Yeah. Telling them it's fancy. If you want to put some vanilla in it, then you're getting fancy. You can put vanilla and cinnamon and then it's going to be fancy. Egg bread. That's what she was making. Egg bread. Because you know she love her eggs.
But you can talk about this baby, Kailani and AJ. You guys can ask me a bunch of questions about them. And maybe you'll get an answer, maybe you won't. No, I'm not showing the baby anymore. Actually, I got some cash apps today. I need to send them back. Unless she was just sending them because she wanted to send them. But she's not in the chat. Are you in the chat? Who sent me the cash app today? Was it to see the baby, or was it because you wanted to just like help me from the bottom of your heart? Because if you wanted to help me, then I'll keep it. But if not, I can always cash app it back.
Unless you want to help me from the bottom of your heart. Manipulative. This what I meant by that. Very manipulative. Because if you didn't have to ask them when that cash app came back, if you want to send it back, you could have just sent it back without the conversation. See how that worked? You could have sent it back. You could have rejected it, not accepted it, whatever you got to do. Because I've never had to do that before. But however that works, you could have done that. But that was not your plan. All right? Yeah. Brokey. Just like you doing all this, what you doing now, because the 21st just happened 2 days ago. So that's why you moving and shaking like you moving and shaking, because you got paid. Because again, you're broke. So you want to make it seem how you want to make it seem, but you can't move or do nothing until the 21st. That's why you went and got his haircut. You couldn't even get his haircut till the 21st. Wow.
Back to you. But I might change my mind at the time, you know? No, you didn't send me shit, Sonia. You're broke.
Thank you, Teresa.
You're a broke dusty bitch. You can't send me nothing. I wouldn't even send you shit back. Girl.
Yeah, egg bread, by the way, egg bread.
Keep it. It's a gift. Oh, thank you, baby. But if I do decide to show her, I know you, Joanna, House of Chaos. Oh, thank you, baby. But if I do decide to show her, turn it down or get out.
She gonna name 3 or 4 people. Now you got 27K in parentheses, guys. I mean quotation marks. Subscribers, but you had 3 or 4 people send you something. You just so love. They just support everything that you do. You just, yeah. Look at her. And AJ got this thing of watching her because he's seen his grandmother doing it.
I think that's it. You guys will be the first and the only. What's my cash app? It's $lives22. We don't want to see her, girl. It's perfectly okay. No, you guys definitely do want to see her. Just like you guys want to know my address, just like you guys want to know who my baby daddy is, just like you guys want to know what's going on with my vagina, just like you guys want to know what's going on with every single inch of my of me. You definitely want to see my baby. Oh, you haters are first. You guys can't. You guys will sneak into the fucking hospital to try to get a glimpse of my baby.
Oh, potentate. She said all that. She felt good. She thought she said something right there. What? You thought you ate? Girl, nobody care about seeing that damn baby. Here's the gag. You gonna be ready to show that baby because you don't have no content. So you gonna have to do something so you know that you gonna show that baby. I don't care nothing about what you did with AJ and all that, this and there. You gonna show that baby. Because even back then when AJ was born, you probably had a little bit of money flowing in from your social media. But that shit drying up. So you're going to show that baby because you want people to talk about it. Now, you might not do it right away, but you will. Because again, you need content. Now, I don't give a damn. I don't care what you think. Because again, I already told you about that. You can think what you want, just like I think what I want. But I'm telling you what it is. I don't care nothing about it. Okay, all right. Let's continue.
Oh, best believe that. Yeah.
I don't even think she's gonna go. Maybe 2 weeks, if that. I'm gonna give it 2 weeks, if that, because she needs the money, guys. Why you think she? And somebody said this in one of my posts, and in case you didn't see it, because a lot of you say that she blocked you. You need to go over there and unsubscribe if that's what you want to do. Since she unblocked you, go over there and unsubscribe, because y'all know when she blocked you, you was still subscribed. So if that's what you want to do, right, you go over there and unsubscribe. But just like she unblocked everybody, she needs the engagement. The well is drying up. She needs the engagement. That's why she went and unblocked everybody. And she needs to have something to talk about. Because y'all already know she look at the comments to find something to say. She has nothing to talk about. So the people, even if it's negative comments in her box, at least she can say something like she's doing now, calling people names and all of that. She has nothing else to say. Like, it's ridiculous. I sit and watch Quay. Let me pause this. I have it on mute. Quay plus 8, I think that's what she calls herself, because she do a lot on TikTok. And she come across my thing, and I'll pause and look at her for a little while. She's boring. And I don't like when people just sit on live and don't put themselves together. Like, I don't like all that bonnet stuff and you just sitting in nightgowns and shit. That stuff is not interesting to me. Her and Tonka. And Tonka's another thing. I'm gonna get back to her on another live. But that thing right, oh my God. Over there on TikTok, oh shoot. But anyway, I want to get off course, because I'll be losing my train of thought. But even with Quay, she'll sit and read comments, because she don't have a lot to say either, but it's not negative, right? If she turned the comment into something else, and it's just not a negative back and forth. Not saying people don't come in there possibly say something negative. I don't look at her comments on TikTok, but it don't have to be this way, right? Like I said the other day, it's the vibe of your channel. And then Quay, she sometimes people may ask questions about the kids and all this and that, but she don't sit there yelling at the kids, cursing at the kids. You'll hear her kids playing in the background, but it's nothing like this right here. And she got 8 of them up over there. It's just, you are horrible. This is what I'm saying. You are horrible. And I understand everybody is different. I'm gonna keep saying that, but your whole vibe, that you're on demon time all the time. That's why people come in your chat with the negativity. You have more negative in there than positive, since you done unblocked everybody. That's pathetic. Right. So she's bragging about she don't cook because her mom do all the cooking, but she didn't cook when she was in the apartment. So let's see. Yanni was one who called a glimpse of AJ in the mirror and posted, and Olivia had no choice but to post them. She said she wanted to post them before the pictures started getting out. Oh, you talking about back in the day when she posted him? I would never give her the sub or the view. I watch the reactors. That's it. That's the best way, Katie. She's too thick-headed to realize that exploitation, charging $30 to see that child. And she wasn't going to do it anyway. That never was the plan. She just needed the money. Hey, Ebony Locks, because she couldn't even come up with a way how she was going to do it. She was like, well, maybe we can do this and maybe we can do that. Well, we'll talk about it later. And then you come back a day later. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But you already got them people's money. I don't care if it was only $30, because the 2 or 3 people that sent money, all of them didn't send $30. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about that, C. Johnson. I don't care about the all caps. No, you're not being disrespectful, so it's fine. Not a problem. Especially when you're trying to type fast. I get it. Yeah, good, Michelle. Yeah, y'all see more than enough over here. I mean, I don't go through the whole thing, but I just try to get to the point. Get to the point. Especially when they these hour and something lives and stuff. We don't need to sit here and look at her eat chewing on cornstarch. What the fuck?
Please, it's okay. I promise. Like I already have come to the terms with these bitches are just obsessed. So it's okay. You know? Kids looking like welfare recipients. Girl, it's okay. At least they're not dumb or slow. I'm okay with however you want to say they look. Because I know the tick is talking, okay? And it ain't stopping.
I don't know what that had to do with anything. She be so busy trying to have comebacks that they fall flat every time. Someone say your kids over looking like welfare recipients. And she gonna say at least they not dumb and slow. How do you know? You see where she always gotta go to things she don't know. But you just can't be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry you think that. Move on. You fall flat every time you think you having a comeback. That was so flat. That was so flat. Yeah, they said welfare recipients, child. Yep. But that's the vibe over there. That's what even though some of the stuff they say be funny, but why do they do it? Because that's the vibe. Look how she looking.
Can you say the same? All right, bro, you're doing too much.
You just blindfold and you can't have it over.
Okay, then get out of my room. Get out of my room! He's so annoying. The tick
Why
is
is he
talking,
annoying?
baby.
Because he's laughing? What's annoying about that?
AJ's bald, yes. He's bald, baby, bald. I was really upset today. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take it out on my son and I'm going to scalp his head. That's what I do.
No.
What's that noise?
Hey, stay creating.
Evan?
How you doing?
By the way, y'all, this is bomb. Or did you even move back home? I moved back with my mama.
Now, this is when right here, this is another indication she don't have nothing to talk about. So why would you stop and start putting on lip gloss at this time she was doing this? It had to be 7, 8 o'clock at night. You're not going to be doing anything but sitting in the room. So again, when she's getting anxious and she don't know what to do and she's feeling overwhelmed and she's lying all at the same damn time, she has to find something to keep herself busy. So that's putting something in her mouth, eating something, drinking. So I don't care if she just take a swig of water. Now she's putting on lip gloss because she gets very overwhelmed, especially with AJ and them in the back doing all that noise. It has always overwhelmed her. Yeah, that's what's going on with her. Because there was no need for this right here, putting on lip gloss. You should have did that before you clicked the live. Let's move it on down the line because I don't need to watch her putting on lip gloss.
Why? I'm so who am I? Like, why am I so important? Oh my god. We're gonna get into it.
This one in her comment box, something is up with her. She dropped over here one time and we had to get with her real quick. And I didn't even have to block her because once we finished with it, she got the hell on. So she probably still be over in the bushes, which I don't care. I don't, because I see how you rock and roll. You really are one of them type that can be enticed to join a cult. Yeah. And when I say group home attendee, I mean that. You on one of them floors over there, it's only 3 floors. And you on one of them. Because the way you ride for her in this chat is crazy work. And then you got your nerve to drop down in reactors channels at the same time. Yeah. So she wrote, these reactors start to get angry because you have no content. She put that in quotation marks. You have no content. Nothing to talk about. Just sit there saying none, but we all know why they're getting angry, because they're going to start sounding redundant. It's like she wants to be Liv's friend. She wants to be Liv's friend. Again, poor Ting Ting. Poor Ting Ting. Why do you know what reactors are doing? Because you over here. Like I stated, you probably in the bushes. Yeah, putting lip gloss on probably ain't even. Yeah, let's do this right here because I forgot to put this up earlier when I first started it. These mammies should be made to put a percentage of their income in a trust account for their children, because their children is what's bringing in the money. Yeah, Barbara, that's what makes her diabolical and hateful, doing crap reviews at the expense of others, right? Olivia probably doesn't know who General Electric or who Ohio Edison is, right? Their reverse psychology approach just shows how sick she is. Really, it is, because she don't know how to use it, and she really think that she be doing something. Stella knows she has low IQ. That's why they have their relationship. As long as OJ is making money for her, she's good. OJ has never paid a bill. Her mom takes care of everything. That's right. She's not allowed in the kitchen with the camera. I think that's it. And plus, she don't want to be in there. She don't care. She don't want to cook. She didn't cook when she lived by herself. She would only do that because of what reactors were saying, but she don't want to cook. She's content with that. That's one thing she's content about. But that's not going to override the fact of her wanting to be a 304 after this baby is gone. She's going to have to sacrifice something, and it's not going to be being a 304. She's going to need that self-esteem stroked, and that's when everything going to go snap, crackle, and pop. I'm going to say it like that. Snap, crackle, and pop. Just mark my words on that one. All right, let's continue.
Don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, I'm not this important, guys. I mean, I am, but Lord, look what you done. You see what you done? You made me look like this, baby. How the bitch so mad at me? Why y'all so mad? I'm sorry, honey. I wish I was ugly. No, I don't. Let me take it back. I take it back. I can have one take back. No, can I have two? I have another thing in mind. I feel like you already look happier being out of Texas. Check. Very much so, baby. I'm very happy. It's sad that most of the people on here just watch to see a train wreck or a bad ending. That's what they hope for. Well, baby, they better keep watching, honey. Keep watching, keep hoping, keep wishing on a star. Keep wishing, baby. Maybe if you wish and you pray hard enough, who knows, you know? I think I've already been through enough, and a bitch still bounces back. And that's on 1,000. And bitches are still so mad. Like, baby. Why? Hold on, let me back up a little bit. Log off. They said you're not getting the likes. I got the views, though. Fuck off. Look, I only do the likes to make... I can't say them. Oh, they're bad. I only request the likes because I request the likes. okay? You see that number? That's what it's all about. All eyes on me. What Tupac say? Yeah. That's all it's about, honey. That's all that really matters. But this, it's just because I want it. That's all. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. But I want it though. And you guys want it because you guys want the tea. Or you guys want me to talk about the tea. I mean, I don't have to talk about the tea, and I can just let you guys talk about it amongst yourselves. Either way, doesn't really matter to me. It's up to you. No one cares. Well, you care, baby. You're here and you're sticking around, you know, keeping your view. Is your mom's side Hispanic? Do I look Hispanic to you? Is that what I look like? What do I look like, Jess? Somebody told me to tell you they are 20 minutes away from your house. That's what's up. I'm sure a lot of you guys are. I mean, I live on planet Earth. You know what I mean? So you guys probably.
Mom,
I have a lot of. Open it. Pull it. As you guys can see, I have a lot of viewers. Over 120,000 people know who I am. So, I mean, it's going to happen, you know, wherever I go. Even if I go out the country, because I got people who know me out the country.
Girl, shut the fuck up. 127,000 people in the world. When you're looking at the population in the world, is nothing. I mean, I know you don't know that because you don't know anything about data or stats, but it's nothing. Like I told you before, you're really nothing. You're only in this sector. Other people really don't know you. Like, you go to other sectors and try to say something about you, they don't know who the hell you're talking about. And this sector is not even that big. So again, that number means nothing in reality, because it don't even reflect in nothing that you got going on. Yeah. So,
but that's cool. That's really cool that they sent you the message that they're 20 minutes away.
nothing to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right, Melanie, because I do what I want to do. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Is this my?
Yeah, that's your ticket. Go give it to Grandpa.
Give it to Grandpa.
See if you want some money. See if you want Mama some money, honey. Him and his grandpa, they have this thing where they do the scratchers together. It's so cute. AJ is always winning money, honey. The other day, he won like $400, y'all. It's crazy.
Girl, stop lying. Let's moving on down, because I can't. I ain't got it to do.
I have 100K subscribers and only 400 in the chat. Yeah, that's pretty good though.
No, actually, it's not. There are people out here that only have 1,000 subscribers and get 400 people in the thing. It's not. That's what we're trying to tell you. And half of that 400 are people that's in there that you unblocked. So they just in there to talk shit. And then some others are just in there just to screen record. Now, I skip past the part she talks in a way like she's a content creator. And this is what I mean about not using words and not knowing the meaning or the definition behind words. You're not a content creator. You don't have any content. What is your content? And I was looking at an old video too, when she was a TikTok, and this man asked her, when she calls her doing battles, and the man asked her, he said, I get annoyed when people ask me this, but I'm going to ask you, what is your content? And she was like, lifestyle, and I do videos and I go live. She couldn't even really tell her content. And this was some months back. But as long as you've been on here, you should be able to talk about your content. And it's true, because you don't do any lifestyle stuff. Sitting and putting on makeup. That's so, first let's play it out. You don't hardly see any of those videos too much anymore. There was a time when all those videos were being put out here, people showing you how to put on makeup and makeup this, makeup that. No, that's not even a hot trend anymore. Okay, number 1, 2, and 3. But you don't you act like you preparing for a drag show, so I don't know who was ever interested in you anyway. But outside of that, what do you do? Like you can't even throw off a resume or a bio of what kind of content creator are you. You can't even say you do mommy content because you don't. You don't do mommy content. Well, and if someone wants to say that, they're showing you a deadbeat mommy. They're showing you bad mommy, not a good mommy at all. A narcissistic mother. If anything, that's where you fall in line. You don't even fall in line of just doing any kind of mommy stuff. Sitting and yelling at your kids, standing there knowing you get on my nerves, get out my face. How is that mommy content? I mean, I'm just saying. So I skipped. I said that to say she was talking about being a content, that she's a content creator, and I beg to differ.
It's pretty good. Oh, spiritually, I'm not worried about nobody. I'm never scared, honey. You guys don't. It's different with me. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I think I told you guys this so many times. I don't scare easy. Maybe that's why I'm so like unfazed by all this shit. But I don't. If you're from LA, if you're from where I'm from, like it's just different. And I just don't give a fuck. I'm not worried about nobody. I'm not scared of nobody.
Here we go, Mommy. We'll fix it.
Fix it for real. Because you're going to piss me off.
Let's do it.
Don't make me mad.
Listen, it's a good mommy.
Because you're smarter than that.
Okay.
Fix the rug. Why are you even messing with it? I don't even understand why you're touching it. They're educating new viewers.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, educate away.
Mommy, I don't have no hair.
Hey, Shay.
No, you don't have no hair. They really don't have anything else to talk about. No. In this world, in this economy, in this... Get out. Go, Grandma. Go. Get out of my face. You can't have your hair back. It will go back. Because it doesn't work that way.
But this is a lovely mother.
No.
I did watch Obsession. It was okay. It was okay, y'all. They're not obsessed. They're clowning your goofy ass. Yeah, because that's what they're doing. Yeah. That's what they're doing, you guys. They're clowning me so bad. Like, oh my God.
Girl, you know they are. You're so busy trying to act like you're not bothered.
Get out. Go, Grandma. Go. Get out of my face. You can't have your hair back. It will grow back. Because it doesn't work that way.
And this is what I mean. So if you're over peeping and creeping, this is always the trillionth of time I say you're a horrible person and mother. Because first of all, you cut his hair off, which was unnecessary. Now he's saying he wants his hair back. Instead of you keeping your eyes off the damn chat that ain't saying shit, you should have turned around and gave your child some eye contact and actually talked to him. You do this all the time. You always turn your back to him, turn away from him, yell at him, do all the things just so you can stare at an empty ass chat that ain't about shit, ain't talking about shit, and won't do nothing for you. But you love your kids, your beautiful kids. It shows so much, Liv. You are horrible. And there's no amount of schooling or nothing, no parenting classes. This is just something that should be in you because you have kids. as many kids if you have already had, it's not in you because you could care less about these kids. It shows every single day. Just look at you. You talk to him like he's a teenager because it don't work like that, and just turn away from him. But you wouldn't cut all his hair off, knowing you regret it. But you so busy want to sit online and act like you so unbothered. You don't care. You tough because you from LA. What the fuck you being from LA got to do with anything? What that got to do with anything? Like, you're ridiculous. You are so ridiculous. And yes, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep watching because you're ridiculous. And this whole thing, we want to see you, whatever they said. No, it's not a matter of what I want to see. It's a matter of what you're going to do. We're spectators. We're just watching what you're going to do because everything about you is an epic fail. It's already there. It's not what we waiting. What are we waiting to happen? What the fuck? Every day you doing something that's not right. So what are we waiting to happen? Because you are can't get right. That's who you are. You just can't get right. You rather sit there and put on lip gloss than to take care of things you need to take care of. And again, talk to a bunch of strangers through a computer. This is what you've been doing for years.
Yeah. No,
I did watch Obsession. It was okay. It was okay, y'all. They're not obsessed. They're clowning your goofy ass. Yeah, because that's what they're doing. Yeah. That's what they're doing, you guys. They're clowning me so bad. Like, oh my God. They are just clowning me bad. My God. Girl, I don't give a fuck if baby daddies hate me or bitches who talk shit about me hate me. Am I supposed to care? What the hell? I should do kick. I should do kick. Whose personality am I stealing today? Oh, I don't know. I wasn't aware that I do that. Are you sure you're on the right channel? I don't have a big nose and some stanky braids. I don't need to steal anybody's personality.
So how she tried to throw shots? Why are you worrying about what Jasmine got going on? And Jasmine don't still try to steal anybody's personality. You do. Because you don't have one. Jasmine has her own personality, whether people like it or not. And why are you worried about her hair? Her hair looks better than yours. Jasmine out here trying to make some kind of money move. She need to get ass on the job. I'm not going to not say that. But she's doing better than what you do and just sitting here to read negative comments all day instead of her getting ready to have another baby, living in her mama's one bed, living in the back of her mama's house in a one bedroom in a raggedy shack looking ass house that everybody's saying is a duplex. Like, girl, that woman ain't said nothing about you, but you always got to throw jabs at her. Why are you worrying about her? Worry about you. Look how you looking. Finally changed that black dress, but did you wash your ass?
When bitch, I am the personality. The fuck?
Take a bath.
Okay, I'm at the bottom of the comments. You guys are still ain't talking about shit. No loyal supporters. I have a lot of loyal supporters. I do. You know, when you remember when they showed out in y'all faces and I was getting rained on last summer? Y'all remember? Y'all remember that? Yeah. Oh, they come through when they need to. My bitches come through, period. Period, honey.
Oh, you talking about when you ran that whole scam that you was homeless? See how she just overrode that part, and she don't care what she took her kids through to get that money. She don't care. And then you ran all over the TikTok making TikToks that you was homeless and this and that. You was going on all the social media platforms to beg. But now it's so cute though. Because you didn't tell them that you was faking the phone just then, right? Yeah. When they showed out in y'all faces and I was getting rained on last summer. You see how she feel about y'all? Yeah, she scammed you and lied to you. Now she's throwing it in your face. Yeah. Because y'all was so the kids, that's the kids. I'm gonna send the money because the kids are out in the rain. The kids are homeless. She was lying the whole damn time, just like she doing right here, lying.
Yes, honey. You guys were real mad. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. That's why they didn't make it rain for the baby cash app grab. I mean, if that's what you think, that's okay. I don't really care. It's not. I was trying to do everybody a favor. I wasn't trying to.
If you didn't care, you would have kept it up there. Every live going forward, you would have put that. You would have pinned that. You would have pinned it. You haven't pinned it since that one day because you seen that people wasn't going for it. And you did that a couple of days ago. This the first day you mentioned that somebody else sent you a cash app. So you ain't been getting cash apps every day, all day. You ain't been getting cash apps for the baby. Yeah, because again, your loyal support girl. As many cash apps as you got, that's how many loyal supporters you really have. That's really how this go. You got 3 or 4 cash apps, maybe 5 at best. All of them $130. But that's about as many loyal supporters that you have that'll send you money at this time. Now you may have some that come in the chat and windmill for you. Like that one talking about she had to wait till she get paid. If you gotta do all that, you don't need to be giving nobody your money. All right. So come on, let's really think this thing through here, Betty Joe. Really. It's some people out here just like to talk shit. So they gonna come in your chat and talk shit to people that dog you out because they feel good doing that. But they're not no loyal supporters. Like seriously. Girl, that's why I say you hit that end stream, you really be sitting there looking crazy. You really do.
I don't need people's money, you guys. I don't need your money. If I say I need it and I ask for it, then that's different. But no one ever has to help me. You know what I mean? If they choose to, they choose to. That's up to them. 127K is not really a flex. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know, Sarah. I don't really care what you say. You're not up here. You're not up here doing what I do. So it doesn't really matter. You're just a loser in the comments. Tasha said I love you too. Yeah, I love you, baby. I'll give you $6. I'm good. You can keep your change, babe. Look at you. You definitely need all you can scrape up. Yes, I do. I am very poor and destitute, and I have nothing. So if you guys want to, my Cash App is $liveslife22 because I am extremely poor. I am. I really am. Girl, for real. He's stupid. Why do you keep speaking that over yourself? it's just something to say. I want to make them feel better about their life, so I'll just go along with it. You know, I'm a giver. I'm a pleaser. Just like, no, but you know, I like to give and please. So I want to, you know, tell you guys what you want to hear. Yes, I'm poor. I'm so poor. To, because you have to, okay? And on your free time, you're looking for my baby daddy. On your free time, you're looking for my baby daddy. Well, that's the lore, honey. That's the lore. But what's up though? What's up? What do you guys want to talk about? My baby daddy? What about him? Did they find him? According to them, they did. So let's play make believe. Okay, you found my baby daddy. Oh no.
So here's the deal with this. You already know, according to them. Now ain't nothing. You saw it when you call yourself laying in the bed sleep. You was looking at the reactors because you got everybody on notification game. All right. So you already knew what it was. That's why you came on live as quick as you did, because you went on live all day. You claimed you was busy getting things done, blah, 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 whatever. Who gives a shit? Any other time you roll over and get on live as soon as you wake up. So what was the difference? Because you know you had nothing to talk about. So as soon as you heard what happened, it's so ironic that you get on live right after that whole situation went down. Yep, so ironic. But let's go.
Oh, what now? What now, guys? You guys, seriously, what now? Yeah, they found Gamer Bay. Yeah. What now? Oh my god.
Girl, you look stupid. Yeah, Olivia is poor, Barbara. I don't know why. Stacking what money? She got all that money to move. She did that after the 21st. If you noticed when she really started moving and getting things done, it was the 21st when she got paid. And if she's not poor, then she would be able to do a whole lot more things than what she do, as far as her buying the baby things and doing what she need to do for her kids. Olivia is poor. I'm not saying she don't have any money at all, because she does. She has her social media money. She got her TikTok money. She probably not making a lot over there because she don't go live. And they say that's where you make the money, when you go live. But she's probably getting something from there. You know, maybe getting some from Instagram. Not really sure, because I don't pocket watch her like that. But she don't have money like that. Jasmine don't either. People think she do, but she don't have money like that either. I mean, she making it do what it do, but they ain't got it like that. Ain't no damn way Olivia got money. Like the way this economy is right now, people working, barely getting by. Where is she stacking money up at? From what? So no, I don't believe it. I mean, everybody can believe what they want, but I don't believe it. That her whole family struggling on the struggle bus. Look at that house. Yeah. Girl ain't buy no maternity clothes to wear. The same shit she been wearing the whole time.
Now what?
Now the deal is she might not think she's poor because this is the best she's ever had. But in my eyes, let me rephrase that. She might not be poor in her eyes, or maybe even, of course, in other people's eyes. But in my eyes, she is. Okay? Because she don't have generational wealth. She don't work. So she don't have no good steady income coming in. So no, in my eyes, yeah, she is poor. But old girl up in here again, y'all act like none of these bonehead reactors have jumbled their words when reading comments. That thing right there, she knows she be windmilling. She windmills for live, boy. Woo.
Do you think he will give one of the reactors an interview? I don't know. I don't care if he does. The fuck? Am I supposed to care? I didn't care when Joey came up here talking to you bitches. I didn't care when the other one, the loser in Chicago, came up here talking to you bitches. I don't.
You didn't care, but you came right after them and hopped online. But you never care, but you always have something to say. That's what you don't get. That's why we say we call you liar right on the spot. You a damn lie. All that because you come right behind them and have something to say. Then you want to threaten them. I'm gonna call your P officer. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You better walk thin. You better walk. You better tread lightly. If you don't care, why do you have to say all that? Okay, just like you're saying here, you don't care. You do care, Liv. That's why I say when you click in stream, you're just sitting there in misery. You sit there and watch your actors, and again, your mental health suffers because you can't ever be real and true with yourself. You can't ever talk about what really bothers you and be honest about it. Like you just can't. You do care because they actually come out telling the truth. It don't even be like they're coming out here lying. They actually come out telling the truth. So you can't say that, oh, you don't care. You be very bothered about it.
I don't give a fuck. Why would I care? Because a nigga wants to cry about me on the internet? It's the lore. I mean, that just makes me feel more full of myself, honestly. I'm like, oh, they're upset. They're mad. They're sad. They're upset. Poor baby. I'm just asking. I'm just answering the question, girl. You just said he wanted you back. And the fuck? Where's the lie? The lie is because you found him? Is that the lie? Ooh, you found him. Is that the lie? I'm confused. 20 more likes. 4 more questions. No, I'm confused. Answer my question. Is that the lie? Because you talk about you said he wanted you back.
Well, according to what the girl said in the communication, he's a little crazy. He won't leave people alone. So he's very consistent. He has a running theme for not leaving women alone. So it doesn't really matter that maybe he did do that, but he has problems. He's one of those type of men that don't leave women alone. So it's not that you're special. It's just that he has issues. Okay. So I want to kind of say that because I said I want to tap on some things that was said in Carrie's live. And that's one of them. That's a running thing because you said that a couple of lives back about him. And even when he was beating on your door in your window, and I see you went and edited that video too. You edited out the part when he kept knocking on the window and shit. I do want to bring that up, that you went and edited that video. But anyway, you kept saying he wouldn't leave you alone and he was popping up. Yeah. Okay. And that's something that a whole totally different woman said about him. So yeah, that's his MO, but that doesn't make you special. That's just who he is. All right, but let's continue.
Why are people so invested in your personal life? Because they're obsessed. That's not his real name, by the way. But yeah, that's his little fake name. I don't care. Did you guys know that? Like I give a fuck. Like I care. People are invested because she makes it her content. No, I don't think I made him my content. Haven't really spoken on him. Maybe just no. People are invested because they're obsessed with me.
No. And this is what I'm saying about you. You want to make yourself look so special. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Like the lengths you go to try and feel special is crazy. You did make him your content. There's plenty of videos out there with him in the video, hearing his voice in the back. There's plenty of videos of you talking about him. That y'all together and that's your man. All of that. You made him content. It doesn't matter if you haven't talked about him. He was your content at some point. Just like Gerard. Gerard ain't been around in how long, and you keep talking about him. I don't care nothing about him being your father's children, your children's father. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You have other baby daddies that you don't talk about. So people can talk about whoever they want to talk about on this side. And that's it, and that's all. All right. So let's go ahead and continue. Because you just, yeah, like the person say, people can talk about it because you put it out here. Don't matter when they talk about it. Give a damn if they talk about it 5 years from now, just like you talk about Gerard 5, 6, 7, 10 years from what he did. So what's the difference, girl? Like, come on. And the only reason you're not talking about him, like I stated the other day, something went down with him and you scared to talk about him. That's the only reason. I mean, but you brought him up talking about he wants you back. Then why'd you even bring that up? You didn't have to tell that part. You could have left it alone.
Absolutely, positively. And they want to be like the first to like break my personal information to the internet. Why? I don't know. Why does it matter? Sonia, DM me, baby. DM me right now on Instagram. I'm trying to see something. And this little LeBron James person, you're gone. You're spamming. She tries to grab emotions, then cries when she gets reactions. She's a psychopath. I try to grab emotions. Are you trying to say that I have you in your chest? I got you in your chest. It's okay, baby. I got a lot of you bitches in your chest.
Girl, that was epic. That's why you turning to be distracted, because you know that didn't make any sense. Because they just told you the truth. You are definitely a psychopath, and I've been saying that. Yeah, you are. Like you really are. And yeah, in a couple of days you'll be over. I'm depressed, and it's because I'm pregnant.
You could just stay in your chest.
Stay in our chest. What does that mean?
Who is this? Why go out your way to post private text to the world? It's like you're trying to prove something. No, not at all. Because I want to, and I'll continue to.
Mom.
The fuck? What?
Okay, just like we don't talk about you because we want to.
And you guys will continue to look at it and discuss it.
Mommy.
What?
Oh my God, this girl. Her voice is annoying. Yeah, but it goes both ways, Liv. You can keep posting stuff because you want us to talk about it so that you can have some content. We just going around and around with this, right? So don't call us obsessed when it's actually you. You are the problem. I mean, you put your shit out and we talk about it. And you being you're not even pretending. That's the gag. You're not pretending. This is who you are. And we're just talking about it, right? So why are we obsessed? Because we talking about something you're putting online. It's not like people going and peeping in your window and then come back talking about it. Like you're no different than anybody else. Everybody gets talked about, they put their business online. I'm trying to figure out why you think you're different. You don't care though, because again, without the reactors, what would you have? Because most of the damn commentary in your comment box is talking about what the reactors do. So if the reactors weren't here, what would you have? That's the damn question right there. What would you have? Because again, majority of the people in that chat was talking about what the reactors do. Now she blacked this out because she's changing a diaper where, you know, she should be potty trained. So you want to talk about what people on this side do in their spare time, then we can, that's why we can talk about what you should be doing, because you don't have any spare time. You don't do shit. So why your daughter not potty trained yet? You over there buying cornstarch and shit. Why haven't you bought her a potty? Because then you mentioned in the live the other day that you need to buy her a new potty. So why hasn't that taken place? I just have simple questions. I'm just, you know, not that you're going to answer them, because like you say, none of my fucking business, but I'm just talking about what you're showing on the camera. Because I wouldn't even know that the little girl don't have a potty that you left it in Texas had you not mentioned it in your live. Okay? Right. But you got time to eat out and, you know, buy cornstarch and shit to sit and eat, but you got to change her big old diaper. Oh, okay. But we'll move on because we're going to because I know majority of this you guys have already seen. It's just a couple of things I wanted to point out. Yeah, the reactors are putting money in her pockets because, guys, think about it. If nobody was talking about her, I'm talking about every reaction. I don't care. There's some people do reactions. All they do is put out videos. They don't ever go live. Nobody on this side was talking about her. How would this work for her right now? And that's the reality of it. Okay, that's the rest. So you can call, you know, us obsessed and, you know, haters, but where would you be? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking here. I was just trying to look here to see what part I want to go. Because we finna finish up with this. Because I don't.
Wear my dress.
You want to wear your dress?
Yeah.
You can wear your dress tomorrow. Where are we going tomorrow? Yeah, you can wear your dress tomorrow. Let me put your dress on.
Why?
Okay, sit right here. Sit right here in front of me. Oh. They hate me so much. Why watch me? Because they don't hate me, girl. They fucking love me. Like, I'm literally like a part of their life. Like, they're creeps. Like, watching me. Did you fart?
No.
Did you boo-boo again?
No.
Let me check.
Okay, check.
I think you farted.
I buy it. I buy it.
Oh, God.
My nose, mommy.
Period, Patty. Hold on. I'm about to read the chat. Hold on.
And it was chopped. And it was
That when you
chopped.
guys realize that,
And
even the people who
chopped.
even view them,
And
the people who view the videos that are made about me, and they're fucking obsessed with me.
Guys,
And every big content creator has a very big group of haters. It just happens that way.
But you're not big nor a content creator, so you don't fall in that category. And the big content creators that have a group of haters, they don't address them. They just create their content. So that's why you're not a content creator, because you don't have a way to ignore because you don't have a brand, you don't have a business, you don't have content that you're putting out. You don't fall into that category. I keep telling you that. You got to really think about this. You're not a content creator. You just somebody that clicks to go live and sit and read comments all day. That's all you do. I'm just trying to look. I think I'm going to end it, guys, because to me, she's not really saying anything that you guys probably haven't already seen. She's trying to just deflect from what came out about Gamer Boy, whatever his name may be, Bradley Pontaruca Puka Pola, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to see. Let me press this down. We're going to move over to the vlog. Hold on. Because all the deflection she got going on and trying to troll because she knows she embarrassed is crazy.
I don't care. I'm not with these niggas. A fuck is a fuck. Okay. Sorry. But I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the one who homes these niggas and loves these niggas. I think there's like an elderly lady on YouTube.
And this is when you know that she's hurt, because when you're hurt and bitter, you always have to throw jabs at the other person. That's just being real about it. If you're healed and you really don't care, you don't find the room, you don't even feel the need to use derogatory terms towards that person's partner. And that's what you do with every single one of them, because you are hurt and you sitting there lonely and broken. You can call her old woman all you want, but she's living life. Look at you. You got kids screaming behind you, keeping up a bunch of ruckus. You changing shitty diapers for a 2-year-old. Like, what are you saying here? Like, again, you think that it's cute calling them names, but look at your life. Look at you.
Along with one of the sperm donors, and there's another lady who looks like a man up in New York with the other sperm donor. So, put that down. So if you guys are looking to talk to somebody about being embarrassed, you guys can go hit them up. Put that down now. Don't touch it again.
Look at
Put
her.
all these magnets away now.
Look at you. Look at your life.
Your ass down.
Look at your life.
Your ear. What's wrong with your ear? Give me this right now. You don't play with this.
Such a great life. Look at it.
Pick up your pants and put them right there. I gotta fold them. Right here. Hello? Right here, ma'am. It's time to clean up. You're about to go to bed. You're about to take a bath and go to bed. Hurry up. Chop, chop. Kailani, put these shoes up now. Put these shoes up right now.
Great life.
Hurry up. You're right. I can call any one of my exes right now and say I need something, and they're going to rip, and they're gonna trip over their feet to be sure I have it. And that's a flex to you. That's good, baby. I'm happy you feel good about that. I don't look at that as a flex. I'm sorry.
Well, of course you don't, because you never experienced it. That's why you don't think it's a flex. You can't think something of flex that you've never experienced. Nobody would even come and help you pack up the apartment. Nobody. They don't care nothing you got going on. They don't watch you, so they don't even know. So it's not even a matter, oh, you talk to them. You don't talk to them, so they don't know. They don't care about nothing going on in your life. Nothing. Even the fact you suppose we have their child. They don't care nothing about what's going on in your life at all. No man is coming to help you. You get ready to go to the hospital by yourself again without a man being there. And again, I only say that because you're pregnant. And he should be there. Can't be there because what they saying, he on probation, ankle monitor. So he can't be there if he wanted to, if that's true, allegedly. Okay? And he's not going to travel to see you because what you said, he called you and told you to come back to Texas. He didn't say, hey, let me come out there and see you. Let me come visit you. Since you left, let me come visit you. That wasn't the conversation though, right? Yeah. So you wouldn't think it's a flex because nobody would do nothing for you. But you continue.
But the second baby daddy is happy with the old lady, and the third baby daddy is happy with the one that looks like a man. Okay, so what is that? Why are you bringing these niggas up to me then?
But here's the deal. They can bring them up. You don't have to address it. And then you want to go with, oh, look like a man and oh, and this and that. Joey already told you he love a mustache. Okay? So you doing all this, that's the gag too. You want to call them names, but they with the man. Whatever type of man they may be, don't care. We just looking on the outside. And look, what do you got going on? Let's put these two pictures up here. Which one look the same? Actually, let's put all of them up there. Because even with that Brandon situation, he had a girlfriend. So, again, whatever type of men they might be, they not for everybody, but they not even for you. Because look where they at. And look where you at. You went from bad to worse. And you trying to make it seem like it's all good. Kids screaming in the back in a little bitty space. That's why they hopping around on the bed because they ain't got no room on the floor to play. Yeah. Mama watching you on the another room on the phone. What a life. This is so great. This is so great. I know, yes, y'all got to be jealous. Listen to
Hey, who dropped that? Who dropped that guitar?
Not me.
Pick it up. Put it up because it doesn't need to be on the floor. You were sleeping with two different men who you knew lived with women and other men, and one confronted you about something, but you saying face, sis, but you're saving face. You was knowingly sleeping with men who had wives and girlfriends. Oh yeah, I was. You're right. I remember. Now I remember. Yeah, I was.
You did. Like, you do sleep with men that have wives and girlfriends. You knew all about Carmen. You knew Brandon had a girlfriend. You try to double back, quote unquote, according to you. And again, we just saying according to her. We're not going to get into that debate about Gerard. And you knew he was married. And the word on the curb, oh, cat daddy may have somebody too. So that's, God, your internet men, internet babies. But again, you want to say she looked like a man. Oh, okay. Yeah. But you go ahead. I stuck to, look at you. Nobody else is living their life like this but you. And I'm talking about the people that you're talking about. Let me say it like that. No, none of people are living like you. You the only one still living like this year after year after year. You haven't advanced. You haven't bought nothing. You don't own nothing. Nothing. But I guess you own that little raggedy car out there with no AC, which you probably got that fixed too because you just got paid. That's the only thing you own in this world. And that's not of any value. But I guess if you went to sold it, you'll get a few dollars. Wow.
The women in New York and Chicago and putting all their business. See, I mean, you guys are not spelling shit right. You're not writing shit out correctly. Yeah, but I'm just saying, you guys want to bring up the past niggas that I've been with. I'm not with them anymore. If you guys want to talk to somebody who's with them, you guys can hit them up. That's my point. I don't really care who they're happy with, who they're not happy with, who they're... I don't care. It's none of my business. My only point of saying that is I'm not their bitch no more. I'm not their bitch no more now. So I don't know why you keep bringing up niggas.
Well, you never were they bitches. That's the gag. You was just a dumping ground. Like you never was. And that's the thing. That's that narcissism. You think more highly of a relationship than what it really is. You were never their bees. You was just something to dump into and keep on moving. That's it. Because every single one of them will come online and defend the woman that they're with. None of them ever come online and defend you. It's always the opposite.
That I fucked with. It was just dick to me. You know what I mean? That's all it was to me. So when I notice that a nigga ain't shit, I just use them for what they're good for. And I've told you guys this before, you know? So embarrassed? No, because they actually had some good D. Shrimpy didn't. But Shrimpy knew how to use his shrimp. I told you guys that.
And this is your claim to fame right there. And this is what your kids can see. Because she have said that before, but she only do it because she's trying to mask the hurt. Because every single one of them men you say you want to be in a relationship with, no, let me back it up. You were in a relationship with them. You want to be in a relationship with them. You love them. They were good guys, on and on and on. But as soon as they get on about their damn business, now it was you using them. Oh, okay. But all of them got the hell on from you and didn't come back. Because here's the deal. Only one, and that's why I say you're not special with Gamer Boy. He has a mental situation going on within himself. It's not about you. It's just about any woman. So he's not going to be in what I'm saying. I'm going to talk about these other ones. Even your men of the night that come down through there from the internet, right? They all come through, but they don't ever come back. You saying that you get rid of them, but why aren't they fighting to come back? Everybody got choices. Zolo could come back. He could have been back. Don't matter what Donna got. Don't matter about none of that. If he wanted to be with you, he could have easily came back. Joey could have came back. He didn't have to leave. He was already there. Cat Daddy. Okay. So, it's all good and it's good, but it's unfortunate that this is what you have to do to make yourself feel good. But in reality, it's not that, Liv, and you know it. Nobody wants to be with you. And as soon as you drop this bambino that you carrying around, you're going to already be back on that internet because that's the only place you meet him. Yeah, he left so fast, he left his suitcase. Why do they let you leave with their kids? My baby dad would never. It's her delusional. It's her delusional mind. She thought she meant something to them. Yeah, that narcissism is one of the traits that they think relationships are more than what they are. Because remember the dialogue she used to try to have with Cat Daddy when they were sitting in that room? And then he would say anything like, she's not going to let me leave. She felt good about that because she just knew he was going to be there forever. Because she wants a relationship. She do. But since she don't have it, she got to talk like this to try to make herself feel good. Like they ain't worth nothing. They ain't nothing but a piece of D anyway. But you say, oh boy, cat daddy, you did let him come back. Remember y'all was sitting in the kitchen, you was sitting there cooking for him and all that? Yeah. And the one you said you loved him before you met him? Oh. And the only thing you can talk about with these men is they have good D. Just like with your kids. The only thing you can say is that they cute and handsome. But the thing about it is, what are they saying about you? What can they say good about you, Liv? And that's what you don't care about, right? That people walk around this world and don't have anything positive to say about you. Not even your kids. Forget the internet, because we don't know you. Like you say, right? So let's talk about people that have met you and not you lying. I mean, for real, for real, for real, for real. And I know you can't get for real because you're a liar. So I'm just talking to talk to get this out. So it's something to think about. Who can really say something good about you?
So no, for what I used them for, they were useful. Being a good man and settling down and loving them, no, that wasn't that wasn't for me. That was a big no for me, honey. No, I'm good. This? You want me to settle for this? No, but thanks for the sperm. Have a nice life.
Listen to that. This is some embarrassing shit. And you sit there still and listen to this shit. This is embarrassing that this is your claim to fame. Thanks for the sperm. Wow.
You know, that's really my stance on the whole thing. But you guys don't understand that because you guys are not me. And I don't expect you to understand it. You know? Just go with it. And if not, then don't go with it and still watch it and talk shit and investigate and be obsessed. Whatever you want to do, you know? Why would you want to have children with them? Because I don't have children with them. I have my children. Yeah. I just needed the sperm. Thank you. Thank you for the sperm. I appreciate it. See, spelling, so you guys typing out too fast. I'm the victim. I never said I was the victim. It's sad that you are more concerned with making new kids than fixing the relationship with the kids you had. Ooh, that's gonna get you blocked.
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, you would block them. You would. You would block them. That was so on point. Yes, 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 yes. More worried about having more kids than fixing the relationship with the ones you have. And the thing is, I'm gonna have to reword that a little bit. She didn't want these 3 kids. They just happened because she's irresponsible. Because her self-esteem lies in between her legs. So it's not like she planned these kids. Like I know some people feel she did had these 3 to replace the Web3. No, she did not. She had these 3 because of being irresponsible. That's it. That's all. She definitely didn't want this last one. That's why she never talked about it. Okay. Yeah, but it was all that with the jail and couldn't get ABs in Texas. She ain't got no money. That's why I say she's poor, right? Because if she wasn't, she would have hopped her ass on a flight and went somewhere and had an AB. That's it. That's all. Right? Ain't nothing but a flight away, and she couldn't do it. Right? She had money. She could have took them younger 2 with her, paid for them to stay with Jen, her buddy. Her mama could, whatever. She could have flew to California. Yeah, and the kids could have been with her mom. So again, like I say, she don't have no money. So that part right there. So that's just my thing on it. So it's not even a matter of replacing; it's a matter of just being irresponsible, and it just happened because none of them was playing. Yeah,
Bye. Stop doing that.
blocking people that
Put the
really be
guitar
telling you how it
down.
is, clown.
Okay, then.
Butthead. Go put those magnets up right now.
It's a mic.
Pick it up. These trolls trying to tell you them dudes ain't shit, yet don't realize that you knew that long before today, which is why you left them. Thank you. I'm just like, God. They're slow. They're retarded. Girl. Oh my God. What the fuck? Am I talking to retards right now?
Yeah, you are. Yo, Chad, the one that just made that comment. Yeah, that's exactly what she is, and I'm not gonna repeat that word again. But how did she know they were a piece of shit when she didn't even know them? Joey walked in the door. They have an SCX. She gets pregnant. So how did she even get the chance to know that he was a piece of shit before she laid down and had unprotected sex with him? They was never in a relationship. Same thing with Gamer Boy. He never took you on a date. First night over there, y'all have an SCX. Okay. So this is what I mean about her chat. Y'all say shit like that, but you don't even know really what the whole story is. Right? So then she trying to co-sign and laugh and knowing damn well she didn't know these boys. And she didn't even know Zolo before she got pregnant. I don't care if he was living there with her, run that who in the hell run the halfway houses and picking folks up and shit and gonna lay down and get pregnant by him because that's what she did. Okay. So don't sit over there talking about she knew before everybody else. And they didn't want her. Like I just stated, because if they did, they would have been back in her presence. And they would have been really trying to be with her because she's pregnant. So stop the madness. None of them took her anywhere. Internet babies. All of them internet babies. So that little comment you made, you're actually talking to your chat because that's what they are. The ones that co-sign for you. Look at her.
Like, oh my God. Talking to a bunch of fucking radios in this bitch. Anyway, I said what I need to say. They left. Oh no. They left me. What am I gonna do? What will I ever do with myself?
What you doing now? Sitting there pretending. All right, I'm done with that. Let's move on. I can't take no more of that shit. So just hold the line. She is an idiot of all idiots. This is a pathetic way to be. Every day, this is what you do. Like you wake up to do absolutely nothing but this. All right. Hold the line. Talk to your neighbor. Let me get this. I don't know why is this doing this. Hold on. I don't know why this is doing this. Like this. Yeah, no type of real relationships of no kind. No friendships, no relationships, nothing. Like, and again, I've said this before, guys. I'm not the type where it's all about having a man, having a man. But in this situation, you sit up here pregnant with the third fatherless child. This is crazy. It's crazy. You don't even have no friends to come and chill and sit with you, talk on the phone. You just got to go click go live just to have some interaction with some strangers. Like everybody in there is a stranger. Only person that come in there that you the met in person is Jen. Most men were one night stands. It took somebody 2 years to see their child, and your other one is never seen his father, and you don't even know who the baby daddy is with this one. That part. And they know most of them. All of them were one night stands. Everybody but Zolo, and look how she met him, picking him up. He still was an internet dude. Like, come on. She probably went on a jail website to find him. Where did she meet Zolo? And then who going to meet? I'm 1,000,000% with you, Poem, on all that. Those 3 extra kids are her plotting and planning because that's too complex for her. They are here because she's a mess. That's it. And that's the story. She's going to come up with her stories when they ask questions again about their father. How did you meet my father? When did y'all meet? Kids ask those questions. And what's going to be your conversation? We know it's going to be live, something we will never, actually know. We're just talking about it. That's just the reality of it. So she sits there and try to make it seem like it ain't no big deal and whatever. And I just wanted the sperm and nah. Because she don't care about those kids or their feelings. She don't care about their lives, trajectory of their lives. That's what be killing me about people that want to come over here and want to be concerned because we say the kid don't look like this and the kid don't look like that. But you're not mad about what she do. How she talk to her kids and how she treat her kids and how she don't care if they, how their lives really going to be. She don't care. I'm saying she don't care, and I mean that. It shows in her behavior. And then this performative shit being nice, that's so performative. It's so performative. It's fake and it's phony. And that's it. Did y'all see how she called stuff? She was talking about why she needs the life. She was going to say for money, but then she stopped. Hey, little bit. She's talking about she's self-sufficient for me because we're at always begging, scamming, relying on mammy and others because she's incapable of being an adult and a mother. Exactly. Because if you were self-sufficient, you would have stayed your ass in Texas and handled your business and not break another lease. We can list a many things where you're not self-sufficient. You don't work. So you already not, in my book, I'm going to keep saying, I don't care. You're not self-sufficient. You relying on the government. You're not self-sufficient. Okay? Go and have another baby on the government's dime. You're not self-sufficient. Okay? You're not. So there we go. Selling pics of new baby for $30. Oh, everyone was upset and not many buying into that. Her idea not to do it because no one was paying. That's it. We talked about that earlier. That woman said she loved that old man that was supposed to be there when this baby was born. She's a liar. She wants to be with these men. They don't want to be with her. Yeah, she said she loved him before she knew him. I'm never going to forget that. She sit right on the live and said she loved him. She would marry him tomorrow. That's exactly what she said. Yeah. What's the point of moving to California just to do the same thing? Yeah. Say nothing. Like we say, she running away, but she can't run from herself. Hey, Sean, like she's gonna be you are who you are. How you do one thing is how you do all things. Changing location don't have nothing to do with it. And this is who she is. So in this in this vlog, my BD was found. He said what behind the scenes? And then you see all this junk in the back of the car.
Live, and I'm back with another one. So y'all, we are on our way to the barber shop. Okay, I'm getting AJ's haircut. AJ's in the sun. You want to do it, baby? Cause you're in
and the windows were down because there's no AC in the car, and you could tell they sweat. Look at their faces. Yeah, suitcases in the back, boxes in the back of the car, all of that. Look at this, guys. This is what y'all jealous of? Okay.
Sun. Okay, so we're going to get his haircut right now. So come with us, and then I'm gonna find us something to do. I really need to go to the store I want to go to Walmart, but Walmart is kind of further away. I also want to go to Costco. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going to go to Walmart or Costco. We probably will go to Costco because Costco's closer, but I need to get more stuff at Walmart. Does that make sense? Unless there's a Target by Walmart. I mean, by Costco. I can go to Target. Because I need to price diapers at Costco. That's what I need to do too. Yeah, let's just go to Costco. All right.
Friday is what's arrives. But when the day winds down, it's back to the daily drive. That's why I choose AAA auto insurance. Whatever the road means,
Crybaby, I
AAA
swear.
is my life.
Good job, AJ. I'm gonna show this to Grandma. You're being such a good boy.
Typical government website, you can just talk to the city on the website and get an answer. And that's really where the Dell AI Factory and NVIDIA came into play. They actually helped upload with what we were thinking about.
Again, that was so unnecessary. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. There was nothing, his hair wasn't all tangled up and all of that. That was so unnecessary.
Look at mommy. He's so bald. Come on.
And I'm not saying that, he's still, to me, AJ is a cute little boy. I'm going to, be honest about that. He is. So that didn't change him, but it's just ridiculous. But again, that's her child. I just don't think it was necessary. And then you didn't even bother to do her hair.
What's up? It's your girl.
I mean, she doing the same thing, eating out every day, because she don't even want to go in there and cook at her mama's house. So she's still eating out every day. It's the same thing. Hold on, let me pause that. Yeah, so she's pretty much doing the same thing, eating out. Now she calls they're gonna go price out some diapers. It don't matter how much the diapers cost, you gotta buy them. So what you pricing them out for? Big money grip. Why are you pricing them out? Just get the diapers. Okay. Yeah, no matter where you go, there you are. Yeah. I mean, the barber asked her, according to her, when she said she because she don't even know the right terminology. Going up to about a ball fade. That what? And so he said a one. Now I don't know if he asked her for one, but she said yes. And so he did it. And the way he said it, she said he was still kind of like almost like, you sure? But she's a damn customer. And that's not her normal barber. So, people have relationships with their barbers, their hairstylists. No. So he just doing what she wants. But like I stated earlier in the live, she should ask him, what does a one look like? I mean, what are you talking about? What's the difference? She should have been asking questions. But that's not, her brain doesn't function like that. So again, y'all gotta realize that what we working with right here. So me personally, I'm not blaming it on the barber because he's just doing what his customer asked him to do. She the one don't know what to ask for. She the one don't know how to ask questions. When you don't know something, you should be asking questions. Yeah. Okay. I don't think, yeah, big money grip, girl. Yeah, big money grip. So a lot of things should have been happening. AC not even in the car. Okay. No, it wouldn't matter. AJ's hair is, and how it looked. Again, I ain't never been around him. She just don't want this again, just me, guys. I don't think she didn't say it was matted. She said it's because it's hot. That was her reason in the live. That it's hot, and that's why she cut his hair. So I in turn said, well, if it's that hot, she should have shaved her head. She should have shaved Betty Joe, and Trina's head. All three of them should have got their hair cut. If it's just that hot and nobody needs hair, then why he the only one had to get his hair shaved off? Okay. Well, he probably couldn't run a comb through it because she hasn't been combing it. Even the other day, when he asked, "You going to do my hair?" she said no. She can spray water in AJ's hair and do it just fine. She's done it before. She don't want to. If it was matted, it's because she hasn't been combing it. Because she don't want to. She can sit there and put all that gel and shit in Kalani's hair. She, as a mother that has plenty of time, she can do his hair. It's not like he's sitting over there with some damn long ass hair down. I've seen a little boy online on TikTok. His hair is all the way down to his butt. He's in a biracial family. He's biracial. His mom's white, dad's black. But she has never cut his hair. His hair is all the way down to his butt. And they went to go get a trim the other day, and she really didn't even want to do that. Yeah, she just don't want to do his hair. That's all it is. For me, it's no excuse for it. And everybody else can have whatever excuse they want to have. I don't see no excuse for it. Again, especially telling me that it's hot. All this, she cut a other girl, all that. Okay, I'm not. That's that Robin thing. That's a totally different situation. Robin also has 4C hair, and we know why she did that. We all got that already. We're talking about AJ. Yeah. She's just lazy. And I don't even know if it's laziness. I think it might be something else behind that. But his hair is not hard to do. I could see Robin's hair being hard to do if you don't at that time when you don't do it every day. But I'm still not justifying it cutting it. Not one ounce, a bit, nothing. But it was no reason to cut that boy's hair. And if she won't get him a haircut because he didn't need a haircut, then talk to the barber about what style you think would be good for his age. What cut you think would be good for his age. Now, if he went and did that, then I can be like, that barber dead ass wrong for cutting that boy's hair like that. But she went in there stating what she wanted and not really knowing what she was asking for. So that's that.
But and I wanted to come and talk to you guys for a minute. I have to go take a shower and get ready for the day. But I want to talk to you guys just because, yeah, I like to stay informed with y'all and all that good stuff. But I wanted to talk about this whole baby daddy situation, okay? And what's really going on behind the scenes with the whole thing. Let's first, because I went live yesterday, but I kind of just was trolling in my live. AJ, stop. AJ, turn the light off. Turn the light off for mommy.
You wasn't trolling. You was trying to deflect and not show your hurt and embarrassment, especially the embarrassment part. You wasn't trolling. You want to use that word to try to water it down, but that's not what it was. You was just trying to hide the embarrassment.
We don't need the light on. Hold on, y'all. This child, he's on one. Let me open the window. There we go. AJ, get out.
No.
I have mascara on. Stop it.
I want to be in the live too.
AJ and his bald head. Hi.
Huh?
I looked at him this morning, though. I'm like, his hair's already growing back. His hair grows so fast. It's so soft. I told him, I know this feels good. Yeah, y'all see that line?
And she knows she made a mistake because in the blog, in the live, she said, well, next time I'm not going to let him do a 1. I'm going to do a 2. Yeah, she knows she made a mistake, but she's not going to admit to it. So I want to make that part clear too. She's not going to admit to the fact that she knows she cut his hair too short. So she has to lean into it because y'all know how she do. Yeah.
Yeah, he got a line up and he got a fade.
Looking like
Yeah, very much a haircut. People were like, you just chopped it off. You didn't get a haircut. No, that's a haircut.
And guys, look at that.
I know. He has a birthmark. Let me see the back of your head. He has a birthmark right there, which I knew already, but it's so interesting every time I see it.
Uh-huh. Every time I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I see it.
I'm tired. Well, not really. My mom's making me some coffee. I don't feel like eating. I'm not hungry. But what? Your ear. Okay, mommy gonna. AJ, get out. Get out. Go. All right, so baby, please stop. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, my child is driving me crazy. So if you guys remember,
before she started the bullshit, because she didn't had time to try to get her lives together. So just let me pause it real quick. Yeah, that's what I was saying, deep understanding. That was my only point at all. You're not sure, ask what they recommend instead of just saying yes. When he start hollering at these numbers, you should be like, what that mean? What that look like? That's the point I'm making. Ask them questions. You're supposed to be an adult. But this is what I mean about her not being able to handle adult situations. That's why she really didn't want to take him, because she really don't know what to do. She don't have a clue how to do nothing. I've said this before and I mean it. She really don't. You ask, but this is how you learn, by asking questions. So you know when you take him to the bar, because little do you know, you're gonna have to be taking him to the barber. So maybe you want to learn a little something about it. So ask questions so you know what you're asking for, what cuts look like, this, and that. Okay? Yeah. But you so busy worrying about other bullshit.
a
You
long
got
time
time to
ago,
talk
like
about
I guess
everything but what you need to fucking talk about. With all these damn ugly ass brown dresses back here.
not a long time ago, last year, when I showed Gamer Bay's photos, because I did that. Nobody went and found Gamer Bay's photos. If you're new here and you're like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? I dated, or I was with a guy briefly. His name is irrelevant, but the internet calls him Gamer Bay. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. And we were with each other for a while. We were together probably like 2 months.
She's such a liar. Why are you calling what the reactors calling? I thought reactors were irrelevant. They, they this, they that, all of these things. Somebody over on this side, again, I don't know who, and it is what it is, but everybody been using it, but I know it came from this side, like she just said. But why are you calling him that? Won't you call him by his name? Like I said earlier, reactors run you, and without reactors, you wouldn't have anything to talk about. Because half of this little 15-minute vlog, you're getting ready to address what reactors said, what reactors did, doing, all of that, right? Okay.
And I broke his heart and blah blah blah. It was a long story, but anyway, he got his heart broke and he went rogue. Okay, apparently according to all the other girls who have been dealing with him. I guess he's out giving STDs out. He's what else? He had, I don't know, some other stuff. I don't know. But like I said, I never experienced that with the person. Close the door and stop.
Why?
I never experienced that with the person. The person was different with me. And when he started acting like recently dealing with him, which I wasn't really even dealing with him. We were just talking and just hanging out and whatever. But recently dealing with him, he had changed. Like he had switched up and I wasn't there for it. So I don't I stopped dealing with him. I'm not gonna ever.
Here we go. This is shit I can't stand is these lies. She lies so effortlessly. That's the scary part about it. Oh yeah, he did tell her that. It's again. Y'all got to understand or need. I say y'all got to. Something is wrong with that man. I said that a long time ago about him. I mean, first of all, he messed with her. That's an indication. But besides that, seriously, is something wrong with him. And if you really listen to what the young lady was saying in Carrie's live and that text conversation or whatever, text, whatever they was doing, DMing or whatever, the young lady pretty much said the man is off his rocker. So that's not something that's not something that he just automatically he switched on her. Because remember when they used to argue and stuff a lot, and I told you then they would never be in a relationship because the way they was going at each other all the time, it was never going to work. That man was off his rocker the first day he stepped in your door, but he was giving you attention, so you liked it. That's why when Cat Daddy stepped in the picture, you was willing to leave him alone. But then when Cat Daddy left, who did you run back to? Him. Because I'm going to say this. You, the one, text him when you and Cat Daddy got into it and he left. You text Gamer Boy and brought him back into your life. Because remember when you wanted to tell him, because you told him that you had gotten the AB. And you had, when you reached out to him, you had to tell him the truth that you didn't get an AB. So let's make sure that, we don't leave out part of the story because that's what you like to do. You like to leave out the part of the story where you effed up at. Right. So I know here you want to make it seem like you just you the woman that you just get rid of them. I send them out when they start showing me who they is. I send them on their way. That's me. That's how I rock. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, right. And that's when he's bamming on your window and your door. You let him in. Oh, okay. But I'm gonna let you continue. I just have to interrupt you because your lies, boy. If anything is consistent with you, it's gonna be a lie. Okay? Yeah, that's the one thing you're very consistent is lying.
Be the girl who lets a man treat her any type of way. Mm-mm. No. So he got the boot. You guys know that. He got the cut. He got the boot. That's why he was trying to come back and bang on the door and be, he was trying. Um, but yeah. So I guess people have found him based off of the pictures that me put out to the internet. So I don't really care that you guys found him. Just like I don't care who you guys find. It's not a big deal. I don't really care like people think that I do. Like if I cared, you guys wouldn't have never known.
Oh, girl, you care. Two things. I want y'all to pay attention to what she just said because she wants to feel important. I broke his heart. Where she got that from, because he did tell her that. Because he tried to play mind games with her. When she left him and went to Joey, because well, I don't know if the word is left, but when she stopped effing him and start effing Joey, and then went back to him, because remember she called him back over there when somebody was bamming on her door. That's what she's talking about, the broken. That's what he told her, that she broke his heart because he's very manipulative too. There's something wrong with him. So she had to throw that little thing out there because she won't tell everything, but she wants to make herself look like she's so special. And then she had to throw out the banging on the window thing. I think he was drunk that night because based on old girl, she said that he likes to drink and drive. So he was acting very erratic, bamming on the windows and the doors. So he probably had been drinking. Again, all alleged. I don't know. I'm just trying to put this cheap ass puzzle together. All right. But just notice that she brought up those two incidents because she wants to feel what? Special.
Would he look like? You know what I mean? But to assume that he is my baby daddy is crazy. Because it's funny because the internet, and I mean like the haters and the trolls, they gaslight me and they gaslight my whole situation. Like when they think something's correct, then it's correct. But when I say it, it's not correct. And I don't know who my baby daddy is because I sleep with everybody. Okay, so if I say Gamer Bay is my baby daddy, girl, please, you don't know who your baby daddy is. You sleep with everybody. But if you guys say it, then it's true. No, it doesn't work that way. And I never said he was my baby daddy. So, I mean, you guys can.
Oh, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. Because I was watching a video today back in September when you went to go, what was it called? And you said, he said he got a vasectomy. And so, only slept with one other guy. Only slept with one other guy. And then you went and told him he was the daddy. You went and told him that he was the daddy. So what are you talking about? Because why would you have to tell him that you got an AB if you didn't tell him he was the daddy? And you did all this online. So I'm not making any of this up. Everything I'm saying is what you showed online. Huh? So why would people just, and again, that's why I titled this Mama's Baby Daddy's Maybe. I don't know who the baby daddy is. So I'm not even saying it's his. That's me. Because I've always put another person in the mix. Could have been some random dude sliding down there through the night. I've always said that. Don't know who it is. And you don't. You might know, and that's I hope you do. But it don't make anything, it don't make it any better that you ran away from Texas. So whoever the baby daddy is, you don't plan on this person being around their child. So it's still a problem. Doesn't fucking matter. It's still a problem. That your ego and shit, you just bringing babies into the world and you could care less if the father is around or not. That's the issue I have with it. That's what I need you to understand about me. I don't give a flying F-U-C-K who the daddy is. Don't. Okay? I'm just talking about it because what? I can.
Keep running with that. That's fine. Tell him, tell the he thought he was my baby daddy. I think he still thinks he's my baby. I don't know what he thinks. I don't really care what he thinks. It's not my business and I don't care. But I do know who my baby daddy is. And is it him? Is it somebody else? It doesn't really matter. It's nobody's business until I confirm it. And I don't want to confirm anything because it's somebody's business. But for people to think that they found something because they found something on a guy that I used to deal with, I don't really care about that. Like the STDs and the this and that and how he lives his life has nothing to do with me because he's not a part of my life. You understand? So that's
He don't have to be a part of your life.
Unfortunate.
What people are talking about is the timeline. That's all. That's it. That's all. When the young lady talked about the STDs, you fall right into that timeline. So you can sit on here and deflect all you want. Again, yes, your dirty twat, and it is dirty regardless because you let anybody in it. And that's why your soul and your spirit is warped like it is now because you have let all these different men into your body. So okay, that's that, and that's where it's at. But yeah, if you know, you know. But like I stated, it's the fact of the fact is this child needs to know their father. And if you weren't embarrassed, then you wouldn't have a problem saying who the baby daddy is, right? If you went on any type of ego trip, fugazi bullshit, then it wouldn't even be a problem to talk about who the daddy is, right? If you stand 10 toes down in how you move and how you operate, it wouldn't be an issue to talk about who the father is. But you know you embarrassed. And that's that. Okay. And the angle I'm coming from with all of this is the mere fact that this lady out here talking about STDs and this and that, and you in the mix of that. Whether you want to believe it or not, when the lady put out the month, you was intertwined with him before that. Okay. And after. Because you was, yeah, after you got out of jail, you was still, when I just say you got him back, well, when you got out of jail, first of all, he the one that came and got you, right? And then you went and slept with somebody else, and then you went back to
that he's out here, I don't know, terrorizing women, but that has nothing to do with me, because the moment he thought he was gonna get on my nerves or treat me any type of way, honey, he was out the door. Okay. And sorry, I never caught anything from him or anything like that, and it's just misinformation, and people can keep spreading lies about me, but if it's not true, it's not true. Like, I don't know, you guys want to see like my medical records? I'm not gonna show you my medical, I don't have to. Like, if I caught something, I would just tell you guys I caught something. It's not a big deal. People catch shit all the time, unfortunately. Like, even the H to the I to the V, that's running out here rampant. You know, if I had something,
and this is what I meant when I put up about the victim conversation and word of the day. It's always about everybody else and what's a big deal and what's not a big deal. It is a big deal to get STD. I don't give a damn how many people getting it. It's still a big deal. It is never going to be okay. Never. Okay. I don't care how many people get HIV. It's always going to be a big deal, especially depending on how you get it. Yeah, baby born with HIV and all that. That's not that baby's fault. We're not talking about that. Let me say this. I'm talking about people out here being irresponsible, having SEX, people out here being irresponsible as it relates to rugs and sharing needles. Yeah, it's a big deal, especially when you're going out here and you sleeping around with other people unprotected. It's very much a big deal. All right. Because I just stated, he over here sleeping with this person, that person, you over here sleeping with this person, and that's what's going on out here. All you grown people, I'm not even talking about young adults, and I'm not even putting them in this. You grown people out here just having all this unprotected sex, and you got the mentality of what you just said. It's no big deal. Everybody get them. It ain't no big deal. Everybody. What the fuck are you talking about? And this again, why people talk about you the way we do, because that whole thought process is crazy to me. And then look at her face. He has nothing to do with me. He's out here he was terrorizing you, knocking on windows and shit. He was terrorizing you. And everything just hopped over you. Oh, okay. But you go on. If I did, you know, I tell y'all, you always saying that, but you don't tell them nothing. You always, I'll tell you guys later. I don't feel like talking about it. I'll tell you guys later. But then the next thing, it's no big deal. I would tell y'all if that's what it was. I would tell y'all if that's what it was. You always side talking, side tricking, and lying and bullshitting. That's what you always doing.
I would just say it. What the hell? What's the shame? What's the shame?
There's plenty of shame.
Who cares? That's my whole point. Like, you guys think I actually care? I don't care. Like, to get judged by other people who I don't look up to, I don't think are anything to brag on. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, why would I care about telling you guys stuff? I'm the most transparent person on here. And you guys know I have no filter and I don't care. So anyway, like I said, you guys can keep saying something's true if it makes you feel better, but it's just misinformation, more lies to.
It's not a matter of making anybody over here feel better. It's the truth. That's it. You're not the most transparent. I just gave examples how you're not. the most transparent person on here because you didn't even tell why you stopped fooling with any of these men. Really, everybody just assumed. You have never came out and said, why did you stop talking to what was the real reason? Not beating around the bush. What happened where you and Cat Daddy stopped talking and he left? Why did Joey leave? You never really talked about it. You never really said why. Just, well, we figured out that we're not compatible. We didn't leave on good terms, but we're just not. That's not being transparent. Okay. Why did you and Gamer Boy really stop talking? What was the last straw? What happened? Not you beating around the bush and giving and everybody go through things. So you're not transparent. And that's fine. You don't have to tell it, but stop saying you're transparent because you're not. You get on here and you tell a lot of lies, Liv. That's what you do. And it's really sad that at your big old age, this is what you do. It really is.
No one believes you. Everyone thinks you're crazy. Everyone thinks you're the common denominator. Speaks volumes for you. It's really sad that your antics outweigh your voice. And the saddest part about it all is that you don't even really
make me look a certain type of way, defame my character, make me seem dirty or gross or something like that. But I just never experienced that with that person. That person didn't burn me, and he was actually a very nice person when I dealt with him, like for real. But when he started doing like the switch up, because I hurt his feelings, you guys know the story. I hurt his feelings. I broke his heart. So I guess that's when he turned crazy. He turned into a terrorizer of the Dallas area. Sorry, ladies. I usually turn him evil like that.
Girl, stop fucking lying. Now she want to make it seem like when they were together anymore, he turned that way. Houseway, when that lady, because you paid attention to Carrie's live, so please, you seen the dates, right? Most of that, what she was talking about was really kind of right before you and maybe a little bit overlapped with you. So it had nothing to do with you. Again, I know you want to feel special, but again, an epic fail. That's who he is. And she even talked about something from 2021. So that was way before you. So what are you talking about? Like, again, I know you want to feel special, but no. It's not you, it's him. And he was like that from the minute he walked in your apartment. And he didn't care nothing about you sitting over there playing games. Like, yeah, he's the type that would probably want to be in a relationship, but there's something wrong with him too, just like you. That's why I say y'all wouldn't have never made it in a relationship because both of you got issues. So it wasn't going to work. Okay? But, whatever.
I'm sorry. But, yeah, he has nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with him. You guys can get in contact with any person that I've ever dealt with in the whole world and tell them that I have a YouTube channel and let them watch me. I don't care. I'm still going to be on here and people are still going to be watching. So that's the beauty of Love Live. But I love you guys. Sorry for the misinformation.
80%.
Sorry for the trolling. Sorry for the... It was fun to troll last night. It's just, it shocks me that like people claim that I'm a nobody and I am nothing and I'm the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. But yet on their off days and their free time, they're researching and trying to find everything they can about me. But I'm nothing and I'm nobody. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? It's that gaslighting-ish. Like, that's why.
Girl, stop using terms you don't know what they mean. Because no one can gaslight you unless you're paying attention. So if you went over here, then you wouldn't think you were being gaslit. Okay? Keep telling you that. You're always telling on yourself. Like I said in the beginning of this live, I know some people went in here, but Leah, people talk about Orange Man, okay, and he's the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Y'all actually reside down there together. Only difference is down there in the bottom of the basement of rock bottom, there's different sectors down there too, and you're not anybody that he would ever intertwine with, so y'all would never mingle with each other. But you know, y'all both in the basement of rock bottom. Okay, so I know that you be over here listening, and yeah, we feel that way about you. He gets talked about every day. You can get talked about. So what are you talking about? It doesn't matter that you're nothing. You're a piece of shit. People can still talk about you. And again, if we didn't, what would you do? And I have a question. Let me not do that.
I know I'm her for real. Like, I'm really worth all of that. I'm really worth investigating, trying to look and find. And girl, I would never. I would never. And I have no life, according to y'all. I don't work. I don't do nothing. But for y'all to have such grandiose lives out there, and on your free time, you're trying to figure out Liv's life.
Thank you,
girl,
Rose.
For you.
Thank you.
Seriously. But like I said, try again. You have to dig a little deeper. We're getting close.
Nobody cares.
I swear I have all my contractions at night. Today is going to be a brand new day. My mommy and I are going to go do some stuff. That'll be in tomorrow's vlog. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, I have to do a haul with you guys. I have a lot to do. So I love you guys so much. All my supporters from the bottom of my heart. You guys are so sweet. I wake up to Cash Apps. I woke up to another Cash App today, just telling me.
And then the thing is, this I love you stuff, it always plays into the manipulation, the connivingness of it all between her and that other one over there in South Carolina. When y'all got to do all of that, and to my supporters, they let you know that y'all really don't have nothing going on. Like, you got my bookies and those who truly support us and love us. Yeah, you only say that because you want those people to keep sending you money and keep kissing your ass and making you feel worthy of breathing. That's it. That's it. I mean, this is crazy. You lay here, then you wash your ass and just get up. Done thought, laid up all night thinking about what everybody's saying. Let me go ahead and put it in the vlog. Let me go say this in the vlog. Let me change my voice so that, the people will believe me. I won't be cursing and trying to clap back. Let me bring on my other personality. Yeah. Epic fail.
I love you, Liv. This is for the baby. Like, thank you guys so much. And if you guys want to send something for the baby,
for the baby,
I still have to get her stroller and car seat and her bassinet. That's pretty much it, and some diapers. And if you guys want to contribute to that, you guys can just hit that Cash App up, and I would really appreciate.
But you don't need the money though. Remember you said that in the live? You don't need nobody's money. So why are you asking for donations towards a car seat? That's something you should already had. Bassinet, you should already had that. This baby come on, nowhere to sleep. Now you down to the wire, and this is what you still asking for? Diapers? Are you kidding? But you don't need nobody's money. You just got paid. What did you do with your money?
Appreciate it. If you guys want to, you do not have to. You do not have to.
Nobody don't have
but
to.
Yeah.
They know that.
Oh, thank you, Mom. You can set it right there. Oh, put it up there by the TV. The kids can't get it. But yeah, I'll put my Cash App right here if you guys want to send something. But thank you so much to the people who do send stuff. Like I said, I woke up today and I had a Cash App. I don't want to say who it's from, but you know who you are. Thank you, baby. And Haven't decided if I want to show the baby. I feel like I'm going to be so full of love and joy and happiness when I have her. I'm going to want to show her. So you guys already know the people who have contributed, the people who have been there for me, no matter what, like you guys will be seeing my baby. And that's just that on that. But we'll get there when we get there. As for right now.
And you see how she switched that within less than 24 hours? I told you when we was watching the live, she's going to show that baby because she has no content. So she's going to do it because she needs something. She needs the reactors to talk about it. So in turn, she'll have something to talk about. And gonna be so full of love. Why are you not full of love now? Obviously, you're not. You ain't even got a damn car seat for the baby. You are that mama of yours. Why haven't y'all gotten a car seat? I thought your family loved you so much. So nobody in your family has bought a car seat, a bassinet, diapers for this baby. Where is all this family you was talking about that's in California? So you seeing your dad that you went to the restaurant with, that you took the picture with, that side of the family, nobody is buying you anything. You got to be on live with strangers, dry begging. Where's that side of the family at? I have all kinds of questions. Yeah, because all my family is in California, and I haven't been around family, and I just think that's where I need to be. And you get there, and the only family we see you with is Stella.
With the trolling and the hating and all the extra stuff, I'm just saying to myself, well, I don't have to show her. It's not a big deal. I don't have to show her. I could wait 2 years to show her like I did AJ. It's not a big deal. But anyway, we'll see. But I love you guys so much. And I feel like I was going to say something else to y'all. No, but stay tuned for the vlogs, okay? Watch the vlogs and hype them up, okay, y'all? Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, guys, love you. Bye, y'all. If you ever feel alone, cause you're
So that's that. I wouldn't send 1 cent or a pamper. She got on there asking for one thing. The sad thing is she knows she's got dummies that would do it. Absolutely blows my mind. Yeah, that's why she's very specific in what she needs. Because like someone said, she was dry begging. Very specific in what she needs. But just the less than 24 hours, you said you didn't need anybody's money. You didn't need anything from anybody, but here you go asking for stuff. And make sure you put your Cash App up there and everything. Why does she act like this baby is royalty? That still shot is crazy. She looked like somebody's grandma who dipped snuff. Oh, we didn't care. We didn't care then with AJ, and we don't care now. Right. Well, I wasn't even around during AJ's time, but I definitely don't care. It ain't gonna change nothing for me in my life. You show it and I have something to say, I'm gonna have something to say. If you don't show it, then you don't show it. We still gonna talk about your mother because you're gonna still be on your fugazi deadbeatness of it all. So it doesn't matter if we see the baby's face or not. Okay. You probably gonna be sitting there ignoring the baby, half feeding the baby, all those things. So it doesn't matter. We still gonna have our content. That's the gag. Whether we see the baby's face or not, we gonna still have our content, girl. So do you, and we gonna do us, okay? Well, yeah, she had 5 children. She need a car seat. Yeah, she done moved and threw stuff away. She ain't got all that stuff. With every child, she's lived in a new place. Y'all got to remember that. She's lived somewhere different with every child. I mean, I'm talking about even in with, yeah. Because where was AJ born in Texas? But even if he was, they wasn't in that same apartment. So was AJ born in Texas? I know Kalani was born in Texas. Yeah. So, and you see how they do when they move, they throw everything away because they can't afford a big moving truck. So they throw everything away. Yeah. She better, do y'all remember when AJ's daddy was calling him? Mm-hmm. I don't know why y'all think she should have everything, and look how she moving. And she's never had anything. Like, well, she said she had a bassinet, but I guess that didn't make the trip. Because remember when she was, well, I don't know if y'all remember, when she was doing one of them packing lives, she said she had a bassinet. And I think that was Kalani's bassinet that she probably never slept in, but that probably didn't make the trip because they couldn't fit. Because she had a small trailer, so she couldn't fit everything in the trailer. So I guess she's getting a new one, I guess, if somebody buy it. But we know she never had a crib because that girl slept in that pack and play. Okay, so he was in Florida. So see what I'm saying? So he in Florida, other one in Texas, and the other one in California. They all got different daddies. Girl, it's a hot mess going on around there. And they not even military. That's something you kind of understand when people in the military, right? Or somebody got a job where they get transferred around a lot and they got to move a lot. So you know that happens. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But did the sister? I know y'all saying in Florida, but did the sister come to Texas and help her out? Yeah. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. They didn't live in the same apartment, so every time a baby's born, they living in something new, and they throw everything away when they move. So therefore, she ain't got nothing. And plus, and then didn't have nothing to begin with. You got to remember that too. She the type that don't believe, and she don't care nothing about these babies. She not gonna buy them a whole lot. And she said it even with this one. She's not buying a lot of stuff. She don't believe in that. It's below the bare minimum, and that's it. No changing table. She gonna change right there on the bed where everybody sleep. So that's how it's gonna be. But she got a vanity mirror. She got all the things she needs, but the baby don't need nothing. Okay. No, have mercy, this is a mess. But she's, Mm-hmm. All right. And she lied her way through that and said that they was a couple hours away and he came late. Her sister was with her for AJ. Yeah, I heard that, but I was just wondering if she was in Florida or Texas. That's all. Hey, when she lived in Florida with Liv, she would be watching videos in the living room while Liv was live. She also confirmed it, just like she doing now. And she's sitting there talking about thanks for the sperm, thanks for this, thanks for that. That's why I'm like, I don't know what people talking about. Oh, her mama need to admit her here and there. Admit her where? She know exactly what that girl all about. And she know exactly, she may not know exactly, but she knows she off. She know that. And for her to sit and alive, something wrong with her. Because she's sitting alive and listen to it. So, to me, the reason she isn't buying anything is because she knows she doesn't have to. She knows the chat will. Sad but true. Yeah, but I don't even think they buying everything she wants because she don't care for it. She don't want all that stuff. She ain't interested. And she said that she's not getting all that stuff, but she's not interested in that stuff. God, she don't care about this baby like that. That's why she's just talking about the bare minimum shit. She don't care about this baby. She don't care about having all that stuff. That's why she didn't do a registry. And she's not interested in them getting a lot of stuff because you see what she just named. Forget the fact she ain't got nowhere to put it. She don't care. She's not interested in this baby. She's acting like she's interested just for the sake of the fugaziness of it all. But she don't care. She don't care nothing about this baby. Stella was in the apartment when AJ was conceived, shaking my head. She watched Liv run her life in real time. Wow. But she still got in Maryland and all of that knockoff perfume. Exactly. That part too. She packed all that perfume and brought that perfume, unpacked it, put it on the shelves, 2 Marilyn Monroe pictures, all of that. But the potty couldn't make it for Kalani. I guess the bassinet didn't make it because she's saying she need one. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is how I see the things when I'm talking about the way I am. You know, I get people want to say, oh, she's waiting on the chat to do this, this, and that. I'm sure if they offer, she's going to take it, but she's really not interested. Like, why are you just now talking about it? Like, seriously, she's just now really talking about it. And the only reason she was trying to do a registry when she was in Texas because the people in her chat kept bringing it up. She wasn't interested. This girl don't care nothing about this baby. She's just trying to roll with it right now because the baby coming, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But she don't care. She really don't. Again, that's just my opinion, but them the vibes I'm getting from her. Yeah. But she could have set the registry up for the gifts to go to California. And you don't have to, with some registries, you don't have to publicize the address. It's set up in the system that is going to that address. You don't have to publicize your address when you do a registry. You don't. She didn't do a registry because, well, she started one. But remember when she was doing the registry, she didn't even know. She like, well, do I need this? Do I need that? What about this? And what about, she don't. I don't know. I just don't give all the credit I think some of y'all be doing. I just can't. She don't know how to do nothing. And she don't want to know how to do nothing, especially when it come down to this baby. She don't want to do nothing. To me, it's not a matter of nothing more than that. There's a will and a way for everything, but she don't know the will nor the way. She don't know the will. She don't want to do the way. She don't want to don't follow through on the way. She don't care about this baby. She just getting ready to use it as content because people keep talking about it in her chat box. The first couple of months of this pregnancy, she was not even talking about this baby at all. Well, besides the AB part, but this wasn't a conversation. That, again, that's just my thoughts. Just watching her, it does. She's not interested. Yeah, but then she supposedly bought Chris Brown tickets. Yeah, so that's all. This right here lets you know her priorities, guys. How you gonna leave? You have a 2-year-old that's need to be potty trained. A potty, and you couldn't just throw that in the back of the car, but you didn't bring it. Where are the bikes? Did she bring them bikes? What happened to the bikes that the little kids was riding on at the park? Where are those bikes at? Yeah. And the thing is, we had this conversation too about those Chris Brown tickets. People that can afford it, do what you do. That's your hobby. That's how you want to, because your fare is taken care of. You got the money. That's, you like going to concerts and you spend what you spend. The issue is when you broke, you got all these kids, and like we just stated, you don't even have a baby. You don't have a stroller for the baby. You don't have anything the necessities, but we talking about going to see Chris Brown. Yeah. That's crazy work. So we can list all the things that she has put over priorities about this baby, and she don't care. And you 6 kids in, you should be able to go do a registry. It should take you 30 minutes to do a registry because you know everything you need. And then you feel like the people in your chat are very gullible. Then hell, you'll be on there putting all kinds of shit on that damn registry. You shouldn't have to sit on live and ask a bunch of questions about it. Yeah. I don't care what she does. She gets no credit, grace, or kudos from me at all. That's where I'm at with SK Lee. That's why I'm like, I don't know, like all this, why she didn't do this or that. No, I don't believe none of it. I just believe it's flat out. She don't care. She's not interested. That's it. Because when it come down to these kids, ain't nothing else to it for me. Because again, we can go as simple as like what Steve said, the perfume made it, Marilyn Monroe pictures made it. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah. You know, your AC in your car not fixed. You were driving the hot heat with your kids with no AC. This summertime. It's not winter. Well, okay, AC is not that important. We're in the middle of summer. No priorities. But then again, you know, people want to think she got money. Then okay, if she do, then there's still going to be a problem in my eyes, because things that should be taken care of, she should be taken care of with said money. Not why you riding around with AC, no AC in your car, but there's money. So what's the problem? Like, you really that mentally gone? Okay. Yeah, pretty stoner. That's a question. Did she really get the tickets, or she just bullshitting? But I wouldn't even, but you know, well, we know who should we talking about. Let's just say this. Let me just say it like this. Why would you even talk? If you care about your kids and your kids are number one, and it's her, your kids are number one and you love your kids to death, why would you even talk about some Chris Brown tickets and you know you behind in child support? You know you have done nothing for this baby. You knew that you was, according to you knew you was going to be moving. Why would you even talk about some Chris Brown tickets? Yeah. So again, case study. She's a case study to me. And I'm just, I can't give her anything more than that. So I can't give her anything more. And I could be absolutely wrong because I don't know her. So I'm not saying what I'm saying is right, but I'm just basing on what she shows. And I don't. Her priorities. She don't even have no priorities. So that's the first thing. For me be messed up, you gotta have them, right? She don't even know what priorities are. I wonder if that's her childhood bedroom. I don't know. Some people were saying they think it's that granny's bedroom. That grandma used to live in that room. But remember, she say they got the room. Well, if it was her child bedroom, she definitely didn't have shit, because everything in there, she bought it. She bought everything that's in that room. They didn't have that room set up. The curtains on the wall, the AC unit, the bed, the dressers, everything she bought. They didn't have that room set up for her. Yeah, she bought everything in there. Even, like I said, even the damn curtains. Yeah, that's something, boy. That's amazing. Okay, come on, Diane. That's where I'm at with it. We gonna talk about it, right? But we really don't care. Yeah, ain't no closet in there, right? Yeah, we gonna talk about it, but hell, it ain't our baby. And I'm definitely gonna talk about it because you sit up on government assistance. That's with anybody. I'm gonna talk about it. I sure am. Like I say, you're gonna have another baby on the government's dime. So, yeah. I think it's strange she's not having a baby shower. Well, it is, but who gonna come to it? Her and Stella. Because grandma ain't coming. Grandma don't even know about the baby. So who else gonna be at the baby shower? But she's so loved. She claimed she was going to the doctor the other day and she had to take them two little ones with her. Where's his family? Why ain't family? She didn't have nobody she could drop those two, because Stella was with grandma. So Stella couldn't be the babysitter at that moment. So with that being the case, why couldn't was no other family members that can watch those two kids while she went to the doctor? Just a question. All this family in California, but nobody stepping up to the plate. Not even him, not even stepdad. I'm saying outside that home, the way she made it sound like she got family there. So outside the stepdad, who else is around? That's just my question. Outside of that home, who else is around that can help her? Yeah. I mean, I'm just asking. Like you said, you got all this family, everybody love you. So where are these people at? She kept Kalani in onesies for about 2 years, and she's probably going to do the same with this baby. So all she really needs is diapers and wipes. Those will be fabulous gifts for her. Oh, Grandpa was there. But guys, I understand that. And again, he don't need to watch them all the time. I'm saying, according to her, she has all this family in California. So besides the people that she's living with, who else can watch those two kids? Because those two people have lives. They're not always going to just shift their lives for her because those two kids are there. So who's going to watch those two kids? Where are all these family members? That's what I'm asking. I know that Grandpa is there, but besides him, who else going to watch these kids? Where's all the family? Yeah, that's my point. So again, it's just the lies for me, right? It's the lies for me that there's nobody else there. You same people you had when you was in Texas. You don't have anybody, no friends, no other. Where's the other aunt? Well, I don't want to hear nothing about the auntie. I know the auntie don't care for them. Cousins, friends. What about your daddy? That side of the family. Nobody from that side of the family you talk to. Like this is the point I'm making, and I don't know if these people live in California or not. I'm just putting out a generic statement that kind of debunking the lies that she tells. That you just had to go to California because you got all the support, you got all the family. That's just where you need to be. And even if she went to Florida, and if she went to Florida and her and Raquel was on good terms, it would be the same thing. There's nobody in Florida but Raquel. That's it. So what is the difference? Yeah, you living in the bedroom and your mama there cooking and all that. She's just enabling you, making you coffee and all this here. That's where I'm at, Juju. Thank you. That's the point I'm making. Yeah, that's the point I'm making, Barbara. Like, girl, stop it. That's all I'm saying. Stop it. Like you, all this trying to make it sound so good while you going back. That's not even what it is. Yeah, you have an in-house babysitter. I get that part. You're right, you do. But that in-house babysitter have things to do sometimes. So you said you was going to a doctor's appointment. I'm not saying watch your kids just because you want to go run the streets. I'm saying you had a doctor's appointment, but you said you had a doctor's appointment. So I would think that if you had somebody that can watch your two kids so you can go to your doctor's appointment in peace, then that would have been the case. And again, not granddad. That's not his responsibility. Because he's there with him all the time. And he might not want to be at home with them two kids by himself. That might not be what he wants to do. Now, he may be around them when Stella and everybody is there, but we don't know if this man want to be in that house with them two kids by himself. Okay, so, I'm just saying. You have no childhood friends. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Yeah, that's exactly where that's the angle I'm coming from with this question. Because the way, to me, that would sound like there's a lot of people there, right? That's what it sounds like to me. No, obviously, yeah, she's exaggerating like she always do. Yeah. I believe someone said the sisters on the deed to the grandmother's house along with Stella's. This generational wealth may have 3 mortgages on it. Mhm. We don't know. Lifted, Bod. We're not sure why she left, but she can't evade child support. I mean, she can just not pay it, but we don't know 100%. We just assuming she moved for many of reasons, not one specific reason, many of reasons. Yeah, we don't know though because she's not going to tell you everything. She just tells, she wanted to be around her family. That was her biggest thing. That's what she said. She wanted to be around her family. Yeah. Yeah, she said her father lived real close, like 20, 30 minutes away. Yeah. So that just dropped in my spirit. If she is doing that, Stella's her representative something, I'm not sure, but they better be careful, especially if they're going to get medical, etc. Yeah, I mean, let me say it like this, Lifted. We can use the word evade because if she's not paying it, but we all know leaving Texas doesn't stop the child support, right? But again, none of us know really nothing. Like really, and this is my opinion. Nobody knows nothing really, unless it's something in, paperwork officially that people seen and read. But a lot of people can just assume and hearsay and ... But in my opinion, no one really knows, what's going on with the Web3 situation and all of that, unless they've read some paperwork. So yeah. So as far as I know, because I haven't seen no paperwork, that she left Texas and she already had a back child support that has to be paid, but that child support's still racking up. Yeah, so that's all I got on that. I haven't seen no paperwork saying nothing different. So if you're going to be a compulsive liar, it helps not to have a good memory of a goldfish. Right. I'm glad she's not related to the Johnsons from Cali. When I said usually heard it from her mouth. Oh, what you talking about? And her mom's from Philadelphia. I thought her dad was in St. Louis. I don't know. Betty Jo don't realize she contradicts herself, forgets her lies exactly all the time, and she just double talks. She's always double talking because she don't think about what she's really saying. She just talks. The cell block has a split AC unit. I think stepdad did not finish hooking it up because he did not want to make it too comfortable for her. Well, let me say this again. That AC unit up there, if he wanted to connect that AC unit up, he would have. He wouldn't have made it where she had to go out and buy one to put in the window. So to me, that again threw me off. Just, I don't know if it can't be hooked up because it's not the code. And why they didn't get it up the code, knowing that she was coming and she had 2 kids. That's just my questions. I'm always gonna have questions. So she had to go out and buy the AC unit that's in the window. Yeah. Yeah, so that in itself, like I say, she bought everything in that room. They didn't get that room set up for her at all. Seems to me she's ruffled a lot of fellas back in the day, hence the name Deviant. What a name to be laid by anyone, let alone a family member, right? Let me see. The one she put in the window seems cheap. Yeah, she got it from Lowe's. Hey, Mocha. Hey, Banana. Ooh, no, Banana. No, we ain't gonna be able to do that, baby. We've been on here 3 hours. That's true. He may not want to be with those children all by himself because false allegations come up, and sometimes you just have to be careful. Yeah. And someone dropped down in this chat and say that he drinks a lot. So, hey, again, out allegedly. I'm just saying what somebody said. I think Betty Jo has a time limit and not what she says that she can stay there as long as she wants. I don't know. We've had that talk, and I don't think she have a time limit. But I think they open the door and they're going to regret it. But I don't think she got a time limit. Because where's she going to go? She ain't got no money. She ain't got no credit. And she wants this live-in babysitter. I don't know why y'all won't get that part of this whole thing. But again, it's going to become a battle of the mind for her. Because of that 304 that's going to rise up in her after she had this baby. And she's used to getting on live dancing and TikToking and talking crazy and drinking and playing music and shit. Yeah. That's what's going to get her. Because this baby's going to be there and she's in that room. So that's when it's going to become tricky as to what her next move is going to be, because she's going to have to get free. Yeah. Right now she is really confined, but she's going to have to make a choice between staying and being miserable or breaking free and still being back in the situation she was in, having to live with them kids and take care of them by herself. So she's going to have a lot of questions that she got to deal with when it comes to that, because she's not going to be able to just not be around a man. Yeah, when that baby, it's going, yeah. And yeah. So that's when it's going to really we're going to really see shit hit the fan. And she's only going to be able to hide so much of it because she's already questioning if she made the right decision. And the only things making her feel a little comfortable about the decision is her mama catering to her. So, like I stated, when she dropped this Bambino, yeah, it's gonna be on and snap, crackle, and pop. Snap, crackle, and pop, because y'all know how she is with her internet activity. Y'all know. So we're just gonna be here to spectate. That's all. I know that's right, Steve. Invade my space. Shit. And on top of that, but that's her life. That's their life. That's why I say they don't want to open the door for her. So, I know I read people saying, oh, he's gonna get tired of her and he gonna they gonna get tired of her. Well, y'all shouldn't have let her ass come up in there. So y'all gotta deal with whatever comes with it. Because y'all know exactly how she is. If she ain't, they know how we see it, but they know more than what we know. Then they let her back up in the door. So they the one got to deal with it. Yeah. I don't care nothing about y'all being irritated. I don't care nothing about none of it. Y'all let it in there, so rock with it, deal with it, rock with it, deal with it. Rock with it, deal with it. Because y'all want to enable this overgrown woman every time she making all these mistakes in life, deal with it. And a lot of people got to do that. A lot of family members enable people, whether it's rug addicts, making criminals. At some point, you got to stop that and stop enabling them. That's what people say. You got to show what they say, tough love. So that's on them. Ain't got nothing to do with, hey, I'm just spectator, reaction channel. I'm the host and y'all the co-host. And we going to keep rocking this thing out until there's no more to rock out. Last time I saw old videos, doesn't she remember how she struggled when they were younger with all the crying? They knew she couldn't handle 3 babies at once. Yeah, especially her mama, because she watched her lives. And she seen her spinning out of control and how she was being abusive towards that boy. She saw it and she wants to save AJ. Yeah. She saw exactly what we saw. And plus she knows her seed. Only difference is you still has to come there so the husband does see how much Stella's doing. I think it'll be different in his house. Well, that's on him still. He let her come. We'll be seeing her go live from what to see. But the deal, even with that, let me back up with that. That's true, but Stella done been gone for months at a time. Like, yeah. That's they foolery and shenanigans of it all. Yeah, so that's on them. She's back in her mom's house because she needs Stella to help her raise those kids. Every time Liv has a baby, Stella comes and moves in with her for months at a time to help her. But this time, Stella, because I've said this before, Mocha, even though she tried to switch the narrative. No, she was going to come, but I told her no, I was going to move back home. No, that wasn't the case. Now, it could have been, but what the deal was, Liv sit back and thought about it. Yeah, mama can come here, but she's only going to be here for a few months. She's going to leave, and I'm going to have to do this on my own, and I don't want to do this by myself. So on top of everything else that she was running from, she thought about that. Like, oh, hell no, I don't want to do these two. Now I'm bringing a third one? Hell no. Let me move back to California. But in that thought process, she didn't think about her thoughtish ways, how she liked to walk around drinking, playing loud music and all that. She forgot that part of her life because all she can think about was taking care of 3 kids by herself because she don't think things through. Okay, so that's what's going to be the thing in a couple of months. And it'll probably be a couple of months, but I'm going to give her at least 3 months. Yeah, I'm going to give her 3 months. But she wants the in-house babysitter. That's it. That's all. And then she also thinks that she's hurting. Probably thinks she's hurting. I don't know. Maybe she thinks she's hurting Gerard's feel. I don't know, by leaving, and I doubt it. I mean, she's not, but no. I don't know. I don't ever see Olivia eating anything that Stella cooks. I saw her eating some soup one time and it looked like water with vegetables. She did mention some dish Stella cooked the other day and she really liked it. I forgot what it was. It wasn't the soup. It was something else. She said Stella cooked. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's regretting it. But the regret gonna set in. It's setting in, but it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. I'm so glad me and my kids' dads show our boys to be independent because we are not going to be here forever. And thank God they do good on their own, right? That's what a role of a parent is supposed to be. When you look at the definition of a parent, yeah. And that's some people don't do that. So move to a whole different state so you do not have to give birth alone again. But she's so loved and famous. Exactly. That's my point. Imagine 8 or 9 months doing this move by herself, not even know the father, living in 1 bedroom, soon to be 3 kids, and her Jazz being messy too. It's the kids that are again being neglected because of Big Doopy. Stella's no better, in my opinion. She's a fake. Olivia clearly was dragged up. She does not wash regularly, attend her children's needs. Exactly. So, but again, they got to deal with it, no matter what. No matter what, ain't no generational wealth, Chrissy. That's why. None at all. And I don't, and for me, just saying for me, I always got to put that out there, but I don't care nothing about who house name on the deed and all that. That don't mean shit. Ain't no generational wealth. That just mean her name on the if it is. I'm just saying, if her name on a house, her name on a house, that ain't generational wealth. Driving in AC in the middle of the summer without AC in the middle of the summer, but you a bad bee. You got all this family. Yeah, we can, like I stated, we can do just a whole live just talking about all the things that constitutes her not having generational wealth, all the way back to the day she clicked go live. Not just what happened in the last month. So, again, that was just a buzzword she put out there and everybody running with it. That's all it was. It might be a monkey on Stella's back. One she never talked about in general out loud in truth. Now Liv has 6 of them. She is on her own. It's Liv's fault. Mm-hmm. Yep, Chris Brown tickets, vanities, Marilyn Monroe pictures, tapestries, new dressers in the room. That bed, she bought that bed. Mm-hmm. Yep. But let me get up off of here, guys. I appreciate you guys coming up in here just so us can wrap that all up and, say it how we want to say it. Again, everybody got their own thoughts and opinions. I'm not here to change. I'm just here to add to it and give my thoughts and opinions. All right. And I just want to say this one more time because I said it before about Liv and all this where she thinks she's trolling, but she's not. We all know it's just a deflection tactic because when she clicks in live, she goes in full on depressed mode. Okay. And I don't care how she said what she said, because everybody have moments of, and I don't even have to say depressed because I'm not diagnosing her, sad, realizing the reality of your life, all of that. Okay. And that's why you come on live. You keep announcing how beautiful you are, how unbothered you are, how you don't care, how strong you are, everything you've been through. You do all that in public because you don't believe it in private. Because again, you don't have to announce how pretty you are. You don't have to announce how strong you are. You don't have to keep announcing how you don't care about something. Because in private, you don't believe it. Okay, Betty Jo? All right. So please make sure you hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, I would hope you would do that for me. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Lou. You can catch that replay. That would be great too. If I didn't speak to you, came in, thank you for dropping in. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, Conscious. I love it when y'all get in this comment box and give your thoughts and opinions because like I stated, I'm the host, but y'all the co-host. And this is a judgment zone, and we say it how we want to say it over here. All right. So please, again, hit the like button. And as always, please stay in peace. Have a good one, Kelly. I'll see you guys later.